Oh, Richard Garriott, aka Lord British. Is there anything you haven't done? You're a computer game pioneer. You went into space. You almost died exploring the Titanic in a submarine. And you really embodied the 70s in the 70s. I think that's him in the middle. Is that him in the middle? Let me make sure of that. I'm not sure. I think it's him in the middle. Here he was in his youth, looking awesome. He's got his snake medallion or whatever. Here's his awesome artwork, which actually I do like. This is his early artwork for Ultima 1, was it? Oh, it's for Calibeth, which is basically Ultima 0. Anyway, I was just flipping through this book. I have this. It's called, I've had this for a while, but for some reason I never got around to actually reading all of it. I read a couple of chapters, which doesn't sound like a ringing endorsement, but I'm going to pick it up again. This is called Explore Create by Richard Garriott, also known as Lord British. And yes, he did go into space. And he was a computer gaming pioneer as well. Andy says, hello. Hello, Andy. Thanks for joining. I thought you were doing that thing where you pretend to be reading and forgot the stream. I was kind of doing that, and then I forgot to say, oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Anyway, yeah, welcome again. This is part 4 in my probably massive series of streams of Ultima 4 playthroughs. It's just one playthrough, but split among multiple parts. And yeah, last time we essentially grew the clan. My party grew double in size. We had 2 going into last stream, just me and Jana the druid, and then we also hired or recruited, because we don't pay them, Julie the tinker and Dupre the paladin. And as I mentioned by the end of last stream, I felt I needed a little bit of a grinding session. You know, it's an old school RPG. Sometimes grinding is in order. That's fine. It's in order sometimes. So I did that offline, and I was hoping to, well, I kind of did what I set out to do, which is to just fight some monsters, level up a little bit, get some money to buy some stuff. I did all of that, and I was hoping, you know, kind of in a sense, nothing interesting would happen, because I want to show you guys everything interesting that happens live on the stream. Unfortunately, a couple of interesting things did happen by chance, but nothing super major. But let me recap what happened offline, because you're not going to see it. So basically, I mostly fought a lot of bad guys. One interesting thing is that I started running into these groups of headless. Headless are these, well, headless people. If you pull up the manual, we can see their description just for the fun of it. Let's see. The headless, I should have had that prepared, but that's okay. So they have all the picture of all the monsters and everything. As we kind of went through in the very first stream, which I read through the entire manual. Yeah, these headless are very hairy, and they have very thick pubic hair covering their genitals, as you can see. They have large hands that are clawed or something. But what was dangerous about them is they traveled in a large pack, accompanied by a few of these folks you will not see up in the main section of monsters, but rather down here where the nefarious evil beings are. No, it wasn't devils, it was demons. Where are the demons? I don't know. Well, there were demons that I fought, not devils. Maybe they are in the D then. Huh, where are demons? They're not on this list apparently. Okay. Or I'm missing them. It could be that devil synonymous with demon. Anyway, I don't want to dwell on it. Anyway, I fought a bunch of monsters. None of them gave me a huge amount of trouble. But pythons did poison my guys a bunch of times. So did a treasure chest that was poisoned. So I kind of burned through all my cure spells, which is fine, because one of my goals was to collect a bunch of reagents, buy a bunch of reagents after collecting a lot of money. And you know, I did that. I refreshed my cures. I think I have 10 or 15 of them now, because I realized I use them so much. But I also got quite an assortment of other spells. Some of them are useful for dungeon delving. For example, the spells exit, up, and down. I got a bunch of those. I might not have everything I need, but you know, I just got a more or less random assortment, whatever felt good. I got a bunch of protection spells. But going back to exit, up, and down, exit teleports you out of the dungeon. Up sends your characters up through a level, so you don't have to find the ladder. And down is the opposite. You just automatically go down through the floor. I got, awaken, protection, this and that essentially. I think I got a couple fireballs. Should be fun to play with them. On top of that, though, I got some money for upgrades to weapon and armor. Like I said at the end of the last stream, I was kind of not enjoying Dupre's lack of a ranged weapon, so I bought him a bow, which cost about 250 gold if I recall correctly. And also Julia had leather when I felt she could do a little better, so I got her some chainmail, which cost a hefty 600. There was, in that store I was at in, I believe, the town of Trinsic, where I got the I actually can't remember. It was Trinsic also had like magic chain. I think it was Trinsic had magic chain, which is quite expensive though. So it's good to know it's available though. But here's one interesting thing that happened that I wish was recorded. Was a pirate ship attacked me. A pirate ship was so when I was wandering around, let me show the map. Let me show you the map for a little context. Yeah, so I was wandering around here, just grinding. I thought I would just kind of walk back and forth, kind of along this shore here to the west of Brittany Bay. Just going along here to Pause and to Trinsic. Just kind of wandering around, killing everything I found. And around Pause, this ship is approaching, and it shoots me with its cannon, and it does a pretty significant amount of damage to everybody in my party with the cannon. It wasn't a huge amount, but it was a kind that I don't want to get hit multiple times by. And so I rushed them and attacked. And I was reminded that when you fight these pirates, they're not actually tough in battle because they're just a bunch of regular, like, low-level rogues. They should be a little tougher, I think, but they're not. And after beating them, I was able to commandeer their frigate, which looks just like this thing you see on the, well, now you see a serpent, but there was a boat there a second ago on this demo screen. So I got a boat, and I have that now in addition to my horse. Yeah, Eric, the ship shot while you're on land. That's how it can look on. That's how it can work on the map screen. They can shoot, and you can do it too once you have a frigate. So now that I have the frigate, I can shoot, sea monsters or even other monsters on the land from the sea, and that's pretty cool. Another interesting thing that happened at the end of my offline grind session. It was only like a 1-hour grind session. I ended it how I usually end a session. I run over to Lord British, get everybody healed. Then I check with the seer who's in the castle, Lord British's castle. And, he tells you how you're doing in each virtue. And I was surprised to see that in 2 virtues, namely honesty and honor, I am already ready to become a partial avatar in. So I can go pray at the shrine, or meditate they call it, at those 2 shrines, honesty and honor. And I can get the 8th of the Ankh, or the 8th of avatarhood, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that's my goal for this stream, is to at least get those 2 and maybe a little more. So that's neat. And let's see, is there anything else I missed describing? I took some notes after that session. No, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, also just by I wasn't really focusing on leveling up, like leveling up any particular character. It was just kind of a free-for-all. Everybody was killing as needed. But as a consequence of that, Jana and Julia each leveled up 1 level, so that's good to mention as well. But yeah, as far as location tips, I know the Shrine of Honor is south and west beyond the swamps, which I think is relative to Trinsic, so that's going to be my first goal. I'm going to go to the Shrine of Honor and hopefully get that 1/8 of the Ankh, and I'll be 1/8 of the way to being an avatar, which doesn't automatically make you win, but it's a great, it's necessary to win, let's put it that way. The other thing is, since I can do this in honesty as well, I need to find the honesty town. And by the way, the funny thing about that is the only reason why I think I can be an avatar at honesty now is that when I was at the reagent store in Pause, I kind of did a lot of purchases. I kept buying, I would look at one spell in the manual and at a time. Let me show you what I mean. Like here, I'm looking at all the spells. All right, I can, maybe I'll get some, I'll do some Awaken now. You can actually read that, I don't know. And I looked up how many reagents it would cost, B and C. If you look down here, it's ginseng and garlic. All right, so I would buy some ginseng and garlic, maybe 5 each, for example. Then I would mix the reagents, make the spells, and kind of repeat. I did that so many times going to the the clerk at the reagent store. And the funny thing is, she's the one who is blind, and you get to choose how much you want to pay. And I think every time you pay honestly, you get some honesty points. So I think, kind of in a sense, I was grinding honesty by doing that so much. So now I'm good enough to be an avatar. And I was thinking, kind of as a nearly 40 years later, game designer wannabe, is that a good design? Well, it's fine. It was 1985, but in a sense, it would have been cool if, with 40 years retrospective, maybe there's a certain cap to grinding in such a manner for a virtue, right? Like you can't just keep going to the same clerk and paying her the right amount until you're suddenly, the avatar of honesty. Maybe there would be like different levels of challenges you had to work on, perhaps. But it doesn't take away from the game's awesomeness. It's just, it could be a little manipulative or cheesy. But that said, it's gonna still take a while to get all 8 of these virtues mastered. So it's something to, I should appreciate that sometimes it'll come naturally. Other things to mention, I know already the mantra for honor, so it definitely makes sense to go there to that shrine and master that thing. Master honor, but honesty, yeah, I have to find the town. It's on Moonglow and Verity Island. Okay, that's where I gotta go, Moonglow. And that is, there's probably a gate I could take, but let's take a look at the map. Verity Isle is where? It's the east? There it is, yeah. Okay, so it's the, any place that goes to the new moon would take me there. That would be the easiest way, but I also have the boat now. So I can do take either means of travel. Moongate teleportation, the fastest way to travel, and it's cheap too. You don't have to pay anybody any Moongate travel fare like Andy had to pay the airlines recently. But yeah, I'll think about the best way to do that. I have my notes on the Moongate subway map that I'm calling it. So I can see that Waxing Gibbous can take me to New Moon, which is I always forget which one's waxing and waning. This is when I do a quick Google of moon phases. Waxing Gibbous. I know this is ridiculous. So basically, one of them starts on the left side and one of them the right. Waxing means, it's growing sort of. So I guess, given my Google results, this must be the Waxing Gibbous. That means the fuller part is on the right side. So in other words, I can go here to Trinsic, which I plan to go to anyway. This is great. So I can go to the shrine that's southwest of Trinsic. Like, I don't know if I'm drawing on the screen properly. Yeah, I guess I am. Southwest of Trinsic, find the shrine somewhere around here, then walk over here, teleport over to Moonglow. I can go, this is the Moonglow town. I can go there and I can probably recruit the person who represents honesty, which is a mage, I believe. I believe her name is Mariah the Mage. No relation to Mariah Carey, I presume. And yeah, then I can get her. I can check out the town. I can find hopefully the mantra, but just by talking to people and the rune that I need to get there. And then hopefully, hopefully I can do this all within like an hour or 90 minutes. Just get both of those things done. Honor and honesty. I'll be a partial avatar in both. Get a new recruit and then figure out what I'm doing from there. And Eric Johnson says, if you take the Moongate, does your boat follow you? No, but your boat will stay parked wherever you left it, if I recall correctly. So I can just leave it by, well, wherever I do. I guess what I could do right now is actually take the boat down here to Trinsic just for the fun of it. And then I can do what I said with look for the shrine somewhere around here, and then Moongate back. But yeah, the boat should still be where I leave it, I think. It's possible the game will surprise me, but we'll see. I'm enjoying once again some lovely hot tea. Although here in New York today, it's not super freezing. It was super freezing recently, but now it's only like 45 degrees or something. Not terrible. Anyway, why don't we journey onward? Was there anything else I wanted to say? Yes, my controller doesn't work. Let's try fixing that. I think I had the keyboard selected for some reason. And it still doesn't work. Oh, man. This is one of those things where I'm like, any little thing I don't test beforehand will just not work when I go live. I'm just gonna use the keyboard. I don't even care. I don't feel like fiddling with it. And I was using the keyboard when I was playing before during my grind, just because I was loafing on the couch rather than here at my desk, and it works fine. It's easy enough. It's not like it's an action game. Alright, and by the way, I am a bard for anyone who missed that part, and my other characters are a tinker, a druid, and a paladin. We actually have half the party. You can only get 8 players in this game, 8 characters, and I already have 4. Here is the frigate, so why don't we enter that? Actually, let's take a quick look at something that might be fun to look at. My magic spell, let's show off what we have. Oops. What's the best way to do this? Mix reagent? Yeah, look. I got 5 uses. This is how many uses of each spell I have. 5 awaken, 3 blink, which kind of teleports you in one direction a ways, I think. Cure. You can see I really loaded up on cure because you really need those. Poison is a killer. It's fast acting. Cure spell cancels it so nicely. Otherwise, it's like this ticking time bomb to rush to a healer to cure you. It's horrible. This spell, I only bothered to get 1 of those. I didn't get any energy. 3 fireballs, 3 heals. Could be good to have more heals, but I think it's fine for now. Andy says, does this game have the whirlpool that sucks the boat in, or am I thinking of Ultima 3? You are thinking of this game, I believe. Maybe Ultima 3 too, but I think there's a certain whirlpool you have to actually go into, like to find a certain dungeon or something. It's pretty crazy. I didn't get some of these. I need to get reagents that I just can't get yet. Like they're hidden. So some of the reagents you can't buy, namely Mandrake Root and Nightshade, so you have to find those. Some of these nasty spells are the really powerful ones that require them. But I got some lights as well. I probably should have gotten a magic missile or something for the heck of it, but I didn't. I got the exit up and down that I mentioned earlier. I got some protects and some opens. Alright, so you can see there's still a lot more I could probably get. Should have gotten Tremor, that would be good. Oh. I'm gonna move on anyway. Let's take the boat. Alright, we're in our frigate. Woo! So let me have my map handy on the side here. Always good. I believe you go faster in the deeper water than the shallow. I think I need to go east more. Let's get out of the shallow water. Actually, another thing I can do is go to Scarab Bray. That was the town on the island to the west that I've been meaning to go to, and I explored it. I wasn't sure if there might be a bridge or something. There wasn't. So, yeah, I could go there pretty easily. Okay, let's see. Trinsic should be around here somewhere. That just paused. Okay, so I'm not as far south as I thought. Maybe Trinsic's around here-ish. Okay, a little bit down more. Here it is. You can see, by the way, the wind can impede your progress. See, it says like sail to the south. Well, that might be to do with the shallowness, but I think there is a wind in play as well. It's just I don't see it up here. I thought that was mentioned somewhere like at the top, but maybe I'm wrong or thinking of a different game. I don't know. Oh well. Okay, we're getting out of here. And yeah, it said south and to the west of Trinsic was the shrine, I believe. Let me just review my notes real quick to be sure. Bear with me a second. South and west beyond the swamp. Oh, the swamps. I don't want to go through the swamps. Maybe I'll just take the boat. And maybe I can go around with the boat. Let's see if I can do that. Who wants to go in swamps and get poisoned constantly? Can you go in these little rivers? I doubt you can, but I just want to try it. No, you cannot. I'm going to go in the deeper water for the moment. I can follow along the edge, I guess. Now, if I see a sea serpent or something, I can choose to either fight it, or I can just blast it with the cannon. The problem with blasting it with the cannon is you don't get anything from the kill. If I recall correctly, you don't get any experience or money. Alright. Where is this shrine? It should be around here somewhere, I suspect. I guess I gotta go closer. Gonna bite the bullet. Here's a swamp. Huh. Should we shoot them? Let's try it. Now, can I do it when not lined up with them is is a question, but I don't know how to actually... okay, here we go. Oh. No, that's to initiate a combat. How do I use the cannon is the question. Use... No. I don't know how to use the cannon. Ready? No. Doing camp? That would be weird. No. Hawk. Talk to the rogue. I just don't know how to use it. Oh, I exited the frigate. That sucks. It gotta be. I know it's a thing definitely in this game. Or at least in the original. Hey there, Arturo. And Arturo asked, does the wind speed / direction affect the speed of your boat? It absolutely does. In fact, there's a spell called wind change. You can actually manipulate the wind to help you out. And I believe when you're in the hot air balloon later on, you could use it for that purpose as well. I just thought there was like a direction like displayed somewhere that tells you the wind. But I guess there's not. I don't know. It could be just a different interface from the other game that I'm used to. But yeah, I'm struggling to figure out how to use the darn cannon here. The G darn cannon. What if I just attack to the right and see what happens? No, nothing to attack. Huh. You know, I'm gonna just check this out real quick. On the interwebs. I believe it's called fire, the fire command. So bear with me a moment. Sorry to waste time. Fire cannon is a thing. Okay, it doesn't tell me how to do it though. Alright, I don't know. I mean, it's not that critical to the gameplay if I recall correctly, but it is nice to be able to blast people. I mean, what could it be? All I have available is the B button to exit the ship, the A button to get into this menu. And that's it. And I checked out everything here. It's not talk, it's not attack. I checked magic, I think, right? It's not. It wouldn't make sense to be magic, but it's not there unless it's a spell. No, I don't think it's going to be a spell. Get chest makes no sense. Use, I don't know. Could it be equipment? No. It said I have nothing when I went to items. Ready. Would it be a weapon that's cannon? No. I mean, I could go deeper into that, like selecting a player, but I don't think that's right. Search does nothing. Really disappointing. It makes me feel like I'm just somehow missing something. Alright, I don't know. I guess I gotta move on. Stupid rogues. You know what? It could be the different types of ships? I don't remember that, though. I'm, like, strongly thinking that's not the case. But I guess there's a small chance there's a different kind of ship that has the cannon. I just remember there being frigates and that's it. Alright, now I'm wondering if I'm going too far along this coast here. Let me display this map. So I'm down here. Somewhere around here, I guess. You can see there's some mountains that I'm near. They said it was... The tip was that it's south and to the west by, like, past some swamps. So I feel like I need to disembark and move it. Disembark somewhere and move inland. Okay, I'm attacking by skill. This is what it looks like when you're on the boat, though. So you actually can have a battle on the boat like this, which is kind of cool looking. You can have boat-to-boat combats like this, too. Anyway, these skeletons should pose no threat, really, at all. The kind of thing I can just mash the attack button. Take that. You know, it must be very difficult to fire arrows at a skeleton. Because, you know, they're kind of just bone. It would, like, go through their rib cages or glance off their skull or something. There's no meat for the arrows to sink into. Yeah, let's get a chest. 42 gold. Now, one thing I was thinking about while I was grinding offline is you fight a massive battle, or just any, you know, not necessarily that massive, but a larger battle versus a smaller one, and you'll get more experience for killing more enemies, as you might expect, but the chest of loot they leave is always just a random number, seemingly a random number between something like 1 and 99, a 2-digit random number. And And that's it. It doesn't matter how difficult the enemies were or how many. So in terms of leveling up gold or like acquiring gold, it doesn't really matter what you fight. Anyway, I'm disembarking right here. I'm gonna poke around. I think I'm onto something. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I have to step in the swamp anyway. Look at that. I could have probably taken the boat right up here. That's pretty cool. But I did not. So here we go. Let's hope we don't get poisoned. Okay, Dupre is poisoned. That's fine though. We have all those cures. Oh, I never got the rune of honor. Oh me, oh my. Okay. All right, that changes everything. Oh, let's cure. What am I doing? Cure yourself, Dupree. Okay, so what did I write down about this? Maybe I just totally forgot about it. Rune. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna go back to you know what it was? I think I didn't finish exploring that town of Trinsic because oh shit, somebody else is poisoned too. Janet's poisoned. Okay. Ooh, sorry about that, Janet. But yeah, I think last time I did not finish exploring the town because I had a poison incident and I had to like run away. Poison incidents are so terrible in this game. Alright, so I have to remember the boat is parked on the kind of like west of Trinsic-ish, the west shore. Hello, orcs. At this point, these small bands of orcs are just like, alright. Just like the skeleton, I'm just hitting the button. Yeah, die already, please. Although that last shot I did was a waste because the rock blocked the line of sight, actually. So sometimes you do have to pay attention due to issues like that. So, you know, don't shoot the rock, please. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. If you want to say hi in the chat or ask any questions or make any suggestions or talk about your experiences playing Ultima or your experiences doing anything, playing soccer, I like to encourage the interaction. It's all about hanging out and having fun and playing Ultima. I was considering that maybe there's some value to, you know, I obviously have quite a bias against melee weapons because I feel like, how do I keep shooting them? I feel like the missile weapons are very dominant. But there is one melee weapon that can hit from 2 squares away. It's the halberd, and I think it's probably pretty strong too. So I wonder if I should look into that, perhaps. Anyway, Arturo says hi in the chat. Literally. Okay. Trinsic should be nearby. There's one skeleton. Let's see how fast we can kill him. He's already fleeing. But yeah, that one little rascal got me about as much gold as I'd find, you know, like, after fighting an army of demons. It's the same thing, pretty much. I have to go around these rivers, okay. Stu last time did have a point that it might be nice if there was some auto combat. Because some of the lower level fights are just so basic. Alright. I actually don't mind doing them though. Arturo says, sorry, now that I have children, I have to make the mandatory dad joke. Fair enough, Arturo. Okay, yeah, so I don't know what I missed last time, but I feel like I did not explore everything. And hey, Dan Demand is here, and he says, hey Mark, guess you haven't entered any dungeons yet. I have not, yes. He said those were some of my favorite grinding, exploring quest parts of the game too. Yeah, I know, I haven't seen any yet. I don't know if nobody's told me anything like in towns, like, hey, you gotta go here to find a dungeon. I've stumbled across none of them. Now, what I could do is, like, for every mountain range, I could just kind of look, because the dungeons appear as these like little cave entrances in the mountain ranges. Soulful Fighter. I am Durgan. He's tired. Rest. I have quested long and hard. Quest. I seek enlightenment at the Shrine of Honor. Art thou enlightened in honor? Well, I'm gonna say no because I wanna exercise my humility. The shrine. Yeah. Okay. I already knew that. Yeah. I gotta find this rune. Let me again look at my notes. Rune. Ask. No, that's a different one. The Rune of Justice, I already did that. Rune of Compassion, I already did that. Scarab Ray is missing its Rune of Spirituality. I have nothing about this one. Alright, I guess I gotta keep exploring here. Thanks for the like, whoever hit the like button. I appreciate it. Hey, what do you know about the rune, bro? Scruffy Merchant. He says, I am Winthrop. I know I've talked to this guy. I remember the name. I trade in rumors. Tell me about your rumors. About what? The rune. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's right. There's a small child named Terran. Terran. Yeah, I have that in my notes, too. I just forgot to write down it was in Forensic. I don't know him. Where is he? Find him. Oh, no, tell me. Don't just say find him. Find him and ask of the rune. Alright. Alright, does anybody know Terran? Is Terran over here? Do I have to, like, unlock these doors randomly, maybe? Or search in random places? Well, let me just do a normal sweep of the town, and then if I don't find him, I'll have to figure out how to get into, like, locked doors or something. Which it feels like it would be breaking in or something, because that's a locked door at the inn. That doesn't seem kosher to walk into, especially if I'm striving to be the avatar of all virtues or something like that, you know. I think I do this. Know ye the two requirements to enter and use the shrine? No. What dost thou think? Okay. Rune. A man named Winthrop knows of the rune. Oh yeah, he tells you to talk to Winthrop. Winthrop tells you to talk to a child named Terran. Alright, let's look for a child. Maybe he's like hiding in the woods or something like that. Oh, the skeleton. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned something about a skeleton. Let me see my notes on that. Skeleton knows about the purple stone of honor. So this is not a skeleton. You meet a bony skeleton. Name? He says, I am Skytle. Maybe he's Skittles, like the candy. Job? I hail from Dungeon Deep. What are you doing up here then? Health? What do you mean? You don't know? I'm just asking how you doing. What do you mean? Want to join me? Want some money? Tell me about this Dungeon Deep. I come from the Dungeon Shame. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Purple stone. I have seen the purple stone used. The stupid menu bar always comes. In the altars of truth and courage. Okay, let's let me write some random notes here. Give me a second here. Purple stone used in the altars of truth and courage. Okay. And what else does he have to say? Ever been there? No. It holds items thou shalt need. Okay. Needed items. I wonder if I can tab over to the window without making that thing pop up at the bottom. Yeah, that seems to work. Alright, purple stone. Hold on, something weird is happening on my computer right now. Okay. Okay. No. Okay. Dungeon Deep. He comes from Shame. Is that worth noting? I'll write down that the skeleton is from Shame. I don't know if that's valuable information. All right. So now I know about the purple stone, which is of honor. He didn't say it here, but somebody previously told me it's the stone of honor. Okay. Oh, that was interesting, I guess. Who are you? I am Swindrick. He's a wizard. He's a tall wizard. I cast spells. That's his job. How are you doing? Fully healed. Spells of great power. Dost thou cast spells of great power? No, I'm humble. Dost thou know their main ingredient? No. You can't ask me about ingredient? I mean, I can't ask him about ingredient? Okay, fine. Let's find that child. Oh, there's a child! Let's talk to the mage first. You meet a wandering mage. She says, I am Quix. I guess it's like, the game Kix. Q-I-X. Some people pronounce it Quix. I seek the skeleton. Oh, he's right up there. You haven't really been seeking very hard if you can't find the skeleton and you just hang out here all day. How's your health? Adequate. Tell me about the skeleton. He knows a great secret. Great secret? About the purple stone of honor. Dost thou have the purple stone? And Eric says, Kix. Yeah, I pronounced it Quicks, but it was Kix. Yeah. I was like the nerd correcting people's pronunciation when I was a kid. Like, no, it's not Quicks, it's Kix. It would have to be QU to be Quicks. Then people say, well, why didn't they spell it KIX then? I don't have the purple stone. Seeking it for it is very useful. I hear it's good. Okay, random boy. This must be Terran. He's cowering. Why are you cowering? He says, I am Terran. What's your job? I ran from the bull. Oh, he went to the running of the bulls in Spain? Health. How are you doing? I'm scared. Okay, well, tell me about the bull. A big one with long pointy horns. Is it gone yet? Yeah, sure. Phew, I thought it would get me. Eric says, I remember it told you how to pronounce it on the back of the box too. Oh, that's funny. Kix. I remember with the game Ninja Gaiden, I had a friend all calling it Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden. I was like, no, it's Gaiden. Gaiden. I was a pronunciation nerd and a spelling nerd. Anyway, phew, I thought it would get me, he says about the bull. Tell me about the rune. It is buried in the southwest corner of town. Thank you, that's what I needed. So I guess I have to search. There's not like a tool you can get to dig. So, oh, there's the bull. Oh, I lied to him. The bull's not gone. Oh, well. Should I attack the bull and kill it? You know it's not going to be good somehow. It's an animal. I can't do that. I already know that I can't attack animals and be more moral according to my code of ethics. All right, let's oh, I just walked through a poison field again. That's right. I remember this garbage. Okay, so I'm assuming I have to search all these squares, but hopefully these people won't be in my way. And I'll cure after I exit the field because there's a chance that people might get poisoned a second time. Now, if the searching doesn't work, I'm going to try talking to them because maybe now that I have that knowledge, I can ask them about it. And that paladin just moved out of the center square, so I can check there. But I have a feeling this mage or whatever he is not going to move. Oh, there it is, the Rune of Honor. Cool, we got it. Just get out of here and cure. I'm thinking for a moment, is it better to go to a healer? No, this town doesn't even have a healer. Alright, so Mark W will cast Cure on Dupre. And now we will cast... See, you go through these cures so fast. I should have gotten more than 15, because now I'm already at 11. It's crazy. Anyway, we got the rune, so that's great. Let's go. Don't need this stinking town anymore. Alright, we're gonna go back west and find that place. Let's see, where exactly was it? The skeletons want to harass me. I'm trying to remember exactly. Did I go north a little bit? I think I did. No, it was south and west. That's right. Go south. Oh, I bumped into some orcs. Good thing you guys are right at the top edge of the screen. That means you're ready to flee. I gotta stop just mashing A. I'm just so lazy I'm mashing A even when they're out of line of sight. They might be out of range even. It's hard to tell sometimes if you miss just by, you know, missing or if they're out of range. I gotta do an experiment for how far the bow can shoot. Let's do that on Wimpy Orcs. Let's see, I bet if I shoot straight north, it should... Oh, that's the thing, you can't shoot straight north. It makes you target somebody. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna back down. I'm thinking they're gonna advance upon me. It's hard to back out. Okay, let's see if... So if I shoot this one that's straight north of me, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares. Let's see if that hits. Okay, so you can shoot at least 7 squares away. Let's just say that's what we learned. At least 7 squares away. And now I will shoot down the orcs as they approach. I miss a lot with the bows, that's the thing. Okay, sleep trap. Who fell asleep? Mark W's asleep. Everybody else is carrying me around. Yeah, I was going south, that's right. Jeez, can't get my directions straight. Okay, this is actually more interesting because of the terrain. Alright, let's split up left and right. Janice should be able to shoot this guy. Yeah. I actually kind of like it when the terrain makes it so you have to think a little bit. You can maneuver your troops around. Oh, that one hit the mountain. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. So I can hit him. No, I missed. Now Julia should be able to target him. Cool. And Janice should be able to shoot him again. Missed again. Get him, Mark W. Yeah, he's fleeing. Thanks for the third like. Whoever hit that like button. Viewership is dropping, but the likes are increasing. And that's fine. You know, it is what it is. Sometimes I get a little too focused on those numbers, but it doesn't really matter. Cool people are watching and chatting, and I'm having fun. That's what matters. Unless you're not cool. If you're not cool, then you're one of the uncool people who are watching. I don't know. I'm just talking nonsense. Come on, orcs. Get into line of sight. Can I shoot? Yeah, I can shoot. That orc is fleeing as well. Dupre should be able to hit this. I think so. Yeah. Janet's going through the rugged terrain on the right. That orc's gonna get away. Alright, forget him then. He's gone. Oh, he went down towards Julia for some reason. Okay. Maybe Julia could finish him right now. Yeah, she did it. And Mark W's killing that fleeing orc. That was cool. Yeah, oh no, it's some headless. And what's that mermaid? Oh, those are the Nixies, I think. The Nixies. Okay, well, let's fight these headless. Now, as I mentioned before, they're usually accompanied by demons. I would actually rather not be in the rough terrain if possible, but I was not able to get out of it. And actually, I got lucky. It's a very small group of them, and they did not have any demons accompanying them. For whatever reason. That line of sight? Yeah, cool. You can stay there, Mark. Pray, shoot him. It looks like Julia should be able to get sights on him too. Dana shoots and scores. Mark shoots him. Dupre shoots. Julia shoots and kills him. All right, come here, you headlesses. I'm just passing until they come into line of sight. Is that one on the right running away? I didn't hit him yet, so he shouldn't be fleeing. I think they're confused about how to get to me or something. Here he comes. Alright, now I can shoot him. Headless lightly wounded. Shoot him, Julia. Yeah. Julia gets the kill. Alright, you're not gonna come down. I have to get into your line of sight. There we go. Actually, Mark W can't. You can see, I think. Oh no, the rock right in front of him was blocking the view. Okay, now we probably got him. He's fleeing. Get him before he hides behind the rocks. All right. Should we fight these Nixies? Let's do it. I think that's what they're called. Let's review their Hold on a second. You know what? I just realized that I'm pondering something. I thought... Okay, so I usually hit the enter key to pause the game. And it's not an emulator pause, it's an in-game pause. Like, look at this. I have, oh, it's a console pause. It's not actually an in-game pause. Okay, never mind. So I was wondering, wait a minute. I thought the controller only had... That was like a weird thing about the Sega Master Controller. It didn't have a start button. It just had 1 and 2. And 1 would double as start, like just to start a game. But that was always a strange decision by Sega. Like, you know, most games, you got 2 buttons for your action, and this was the same generation as NES, but they didn't have any separate pause button. Anyway, you know what it might have been? I think there was a pause button on the physical console. That might be what it was. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Anyway, I was actually also wondering, maybe I have to hit that to shoot the cannon? Nah, I don't think so. But I want to pull up something quick. Let's see what a Nixie is, according to the manual. I think that's what I'm about to fight. Here we go, the Nixies. Right over here. The Nixies, these aquatic first cousins of the ancient race of elves, rise from the depths to strike terror into the hearts of seafarers. The evil Nixies wield sharp tridents which can be hurled against the ship's crew from afar, so they shoot, causing great damage. That could be a little risky, but, you know, I'm going to go for it anyway. I think I can handle some Nixies. All right. I'm missing them so far. Yeah, hit one and he's fleeing already. Cool. That one's fleeing as well. Okay, they hurt me for 13 damage. All right. Yeah, they can do some damage. Not as much as the manual made it sound like. The manual makes everything sound like a badass. It's like this, you know, this creature with its sharp claws will tear your face off with its heavy blows. And really, it's like, yeah, they do 5 damage. Okay, so I got hit again for... Did I say 13 before? If that's the case, I only got hit for 1 now. Killed 1. Nixie heavily wounded. Took another hit. I think that one might be too far away. Oh, 2 of them are gone. They fled. They turned their tail and bravely fled. I think Janet... Let's see if I can, again, try to gauge the range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I don't know how it works on the off angles. I guess 6, 7. That should be in range, I think. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Now, they have no chests because they're seafaring creatures. Oh, God, look at all these guys are coming after me like nuts. Alright, come on, Headless, bring it on. I'm going to attack them because it increases my valor. Ah, only 1? This is even more pathetic than the band before. I was like, oh, it's going to be like a bunch of them and some demons. There were only 3. And no demon. And now it's 1 guy, 1 Headless. And no demons. With its hairy chest and pubes. Oh, acid trap. Okay, Mark W is on acid, officially. It's not a comment on my current state as a player of the stream. There's my boat. Oh man, just leave me alone, guys. There should be a mercy option. If you totally are way overpowered compared to the enemy, you should be able to spare them, show them mercy, and then you gain some compassion. But I guess that would require them not attacking you in the first place, right? They would have to be like, they're already clearly delusional, thinking they can mess with me. Alright, let's just fight orcs. A lot of them. Oh, they got a troll. It's not a big deal, it's just... They do shoot, so they're a little bit more dangerous. They could actually do some damage. Ah, shoot. Gotta pay attention to where my cursor is. I mess that up sometimes when I get into button mashing mode. Let's try to kill this troll. Oh, no. Speaking of paying attention to the cursor. Okay. Troll is fleeing. Let's try to kill him before he escapes. Ah, missed. Good prey. Can you do the kill? Oh, he's still fleeing. Probably the last shot. Alright, the troll is dead. Yeah. Again, I screw up. Getting too ahead of myself. Orc, please. Orc heavily wounded. Alright. Another treasure chest. buy some more reagents with later, perhaps. There we go. Okay, so I've got to go here and okay, now mark W to prepare poison. That's fine. Honor. You enter the ancient shrine and sit before the altar. Upon what virtue dost thou meditate? Honor, please. I'll take 2 honors to go. Yeah, how many cycles? So I'm supposed to do 1, 2, and 3. Let me pull up the mantra, which is sum with an extra M-S-U-M-M. Okay. So 1, here we go. Hopefully this works. The mantra is S-U-M-M. Thy thoughts are pure, thou art granted a vision. Alright, let's take note of this. Honor tip 1 cycle is take not the gold of others, for this shall bring dishonor upon thee. Yeah, that's pretty obvious, but sure. Most of these tips are obvious, but some of it's because I played through the game entirely in the past, and I guess these things stuck with me, like how you can't, you know, cheat the blind merchants and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, so you can't do all the cycles in one visit, which is concerning, because if I recall correctly, if you go back, it doesn't let you do it again for a while. Your mind is still weary from the last meditation, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna actually look up quick, just because I don't want to wander around randomly or something. How long do you have to wait? I think it's a fair thing to look up. Wiki Shrine. So let me share my looking up stuff. I'm trying not to look at things I don't want. I'm trying to play this like, you know, if I'm actually kind of low on food. I gotta pay attention to that. That's another story. I'm kind of playing, you know, I don't want to spoil every little detail for myself, and I want to discover things as I can. But, you know, some annoying detail like how long I have to wait before I can revisit a shrine. That's what I want to look up. Or you're still weary, so maybe I'll look up the word weary. Meditate. Boo, boo, boo. How long does it take? I don't want all the tips. No. I don't want to see the. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to do a little more Googling. Here's another wiki. Shrine. I mean, this seems like a generic wiki page, not specific to Ultima 4, so... look at this. This might be interesting to you, Andy. They have a totally separate category here for Ultima 4 on NES, because I think they changed the game so much that it warranted its own separate thing. Anyway, Ultima 4. Shrine, here we go. Oh, it's taking me back here to the generic entry. Okay, guess I could just try to figure it out myself. I don't know. I'll try one more thing. I'm going to Google for that exact phrase, and maybe I'll find it in that context. My mind is still weary. Otherwise, I don't know, I'll just try waiting outside and see how long it takes and take note of it from thy last meditation. Or maybe you have to, like, rest, actually. Okay, I found, like, some weird page on GameSpot that seems to be, like, just a dump of a ton of data rather than actually telling me anything. It's a text dump. They took all the text from the Sega Master version and just dumped it. Interesting. All right. Andy says, I will check it out. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. Do I either have to, I guess it's got to be one of those two things probably, right? I have to rest at either the inn or like in a camp, or I have to just wait a certain number of turns. I don't know which it would be. Well, why don't I try one thing at a time? I'll try doing a camp. All right, let's see. Can I camp right here? Let's see if I can. While my guys are poisoned. It's kind of strange that you could like take a long nap and the poison stops taking effect because you're not moving like or taking turns, I guess, technically. All right, we are healed. We're still poisoned. Let's enter and see what happens. I have to step off then back on to enter, I guess. And we'll meditate for honor. Let's go with number 2. Yeah, still weary from the last meditation. All right, so no such luck with that. Okay, I'm gonna try Googling one more thing that I had in mind. Like how many turns or something like that. How many turns, meditation, shrine. Okay, I found another thing. I honestly don't remember this. I don't remember it being this weird thing where you had to like wait. But I could be wrong. Apparently, there is a version of this game with improvement. I know of this already called XU4. And they say there's something really cool about the meditation in XU4. Like it shows you like a graphic image that looks pretty cool. For example, in this screenshot here. I'll have to play XU4 after this. Yeah, it's, I don't know what I should do. Maybe this is just kind of to encourage you to not do. Oh, here we go. Eric found something. It says the game won't let you keep meditating over and over until sufficient number of steps has passed. All right, yeah. I guess the question is how many though. Yeah, I guess it's to encourage you to go out in the world and do other things. All right, I guess fair enough. So why don't I do that? I should cure this poison, and then I could go over to the Honesty Town. What's it called again? Moonglow. Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll head over to Moonglow by the Moon Gate. Moongate. I still have to remember my bonus here. That's fine. Let's get out of here and then cure. All right, 3 people are poisoned. Once again, I know I keep saying it, but cured. I mean, 15 is just not even nearly enough. I should have like 99 probably. And lastly, Mark W will cure himself. All right. Okay, so the plan is to head over to, well, you know what I could do while I'm here? I could go visit Scarab Ray. Why don't I do that? It's like right here. So let me show you where we are on the map. We are, well, I guess it's not really next door exactly, but we're somewhere around here-ish, I think. And I have my boat parked on this. I can just go by boat, though, like, all the way up to Scarab Ray here and visit that town. I'm starting to think I think I'm gonna go back to Moonglow. My original plan of going to Moonglow. I think that's better. Because Scarab Ray is kind of just a random. I mean, I have to do it, but you know, I could meditate at Honesty and then get that out of the way, and then go do other things, and then go back to Moonglow to do another shrine meditation. You know, something like that. Dan Demand says, "Would you like me to tell you where I think I remember a dungeon, or would you rather discover it in the game? You probably need a bunch of spells and gems you don't have yet to attempt anyway." Yeah, if you want to let me know, tell me. If it's not like a major spoiler, if it's like a random dungeon, I think it's fine. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna head to that Moon Gate. I think that sounds fun. I go to Moonglow via the Moon Gate, which is this gate should be just south of Trinsic. I believe right here, if I'm looking at the map correctly. It's like south of this river that separates, you know, where I am from Trinsic. And Trinsic is the waxing gibbous, which might be a while before we get there. Okay. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot then, since it's going to be a while anyway. So Trinsic, yeah, it's right here. Is there anything I could buy while I'm here? Do they have a food store? I should really take note of what is sold in each town. But I think I'll use use wikis for that purpose. Just find the Trinsic map. So I don't have to like poke around randomly going, oh, do they have food? I don't remember. It looks like they have the tap, the bar. They have bar and inn and weapons and armor. You can buy food at bars, but I think it's just way more expensive than it should be. So let me see if Paws has food. I can just walk there. First, I'm going into this whole effort like, I'm not going to look up anything, and then I'm like, yeah, you know, I might as well just look up things like, you know, towns I've already visited, so I can remember what they had. Yeah, they have the market, which I believe is a food store. So why don't I wander over to Paws, which is just north a little bit on this east coast of this strip of land, whatever you call it. Get out of here, orcs. You're just annoying now. You're just a nuisance. You're no threat to me. You just want me to kill you and take your money, that's all. Move up. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going, fool? If you didn't want to fight, you just shouldn't have attacked me. Now you're dead. Oh. Now you can't leave. Oh, I guess he's leaving. Okay. Bonus points whoever knows what movie that quote is from. Now you can't leave. Take that, troll. Yeah, sometimes the orcs are a tiny bit of a threat just because of the trolls who can hit from a distance. They might like get a couple of damage points. An acid trap. Ah. Where the hell is Paws? Somewhere around here. Are you here, Paws? There you are. Okay, I'm buying some food. Here we go, market. I need food. I have a lot of money. Get back over here. Here. Alright, welcome to the market. Yes, I will buy some rations. 25 for 30. Yeah, I might as well stock up. How many packs of 25? Let's go with, it's gonna look crazy, 15. It doesn't rot, and I'm gonna need it. Okay. Actually, they have reagents here. Should I get some of that? I might as well. Yeah, let's do a little more spell mixing. Now that I've decided I basically need infinite cures, I might as well go for some of that. Okay, where do we buy those reagents, though? Oh, I think I remember it's in the secret door right here. Yeah, here we go. See that black spot? It's the secret door. Here's the magic shop. The blind woman who you can cheat if you're a jerk. Yeah, anyway, so each usage of... Let me just verify. I'm not like 99% sure it's just ginseng and garlic. Yeah, so I'm just gonna stock up on those, and it is definitely good for me to get more spells other than that. I just feel like I need a massive supply of this regardless, so I'm just gonna do it. There's no point in, like, you know, with some other spells, I don't know if I'm gonna use a lot of protection, but I'm definitely gonna use a lot of cures. Ginseng. So how many do I want to do here? How much does ginseng cost? Ginseng costs 4 here, as you can see on the screen. But what about the garlic? Let me check my reference here. Garlic is cheap here compared to other places. That's interesting. Garlic is 2 gold here in Paws, and I'm looking at the included reference, by the way. But so garlic is much cheaper here than in other towns. If you look at this, pretty interesting. This is the one-stop shop for all your garlic needs. Eric says secret shops. Rice magic's are really big across the counter. Well, hey, you can't see it though until you're in the secret door. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna buy a ton of this stuff. Let me do the math though. If it's 4 each for the ginseng and 2 each for the garlic, how much can I afford with? I mean, with 483 gold. Well, let's see. Could I do something like 50? And that sounds ridiculous, but I'm gonna use it. It's like guaranteed. So for 50 it would be 200 for the ginseng and 100 for the garlic. That's actually totally reasonable. Let's go with that. He's like, whoa, you must like your herbal tea and your Italian food. Buying all this ginseng and garlic. I don't even know if they put ginseng in herbal tea, but it sounds like something they would do. Yeah, I'm getting 50 each. And I can pay her whatever. I could just totally rob her if I wanted to, but I'll give her a little tip because I think that beef's a virtue of mine or enforces one of them, even though it's only one extra. Alright. Give me garlic. I need all the garlic you have. Give me every piece of garlic. I'm making hell of a pizza. Okay. Alright, time to mix the batches of the cure. We're gonna listen to the cure while we do this. Friday I'm in Love is playing while I mix 50 spells of cure. Alright. If you make a mistake and put in the wrong ingredients, you blow the ingredients. They're gone. But look what I have now. 58 uses of cure. Okay. Well, is there anything else I should get while I'm here? I was saying I didn't have magic missile, which was a little bit yucky, but let's see. I think a spider silk is very expensive here. Black pearl is pretty expensive here too. I don't really want to get hung up in a lot of reagent mixing right now though. But magic missile would be, I'm looking at the chart, it is A and F, which are sulfurous ash and black pearl. Yeah, let's get a few of those. And then we'll call it. So let me do the math to make sure I can afford this. Sulfurous ash is 3 and black pearl is 7. I could get 10 of each and get 10 magic missiles. That could be fun. Sulfurous ash. 10. Pay the 30. Give him a tip again. Did I say black pearl? Yeah. 10. 71. Alright, let's make some magic missiles. Mix the missiles. It looks like I already had one black pearl sitting around from before. How many mixtures? 10. Mixing, 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 mixing. Success. Alright, I can shoot people now. With magic, not just with bows. Alright, that was fun. That was funny though, by the way. Eric writes magic really big on the counter. Yeah. Alright. What the hell was I doing? What was I doing? I was gonna go to Moonglow, but I wonder if enough turns have passed that I can meditate again. Just from going over to pause here. Let's go to Moonglow regardless. This guy looks like he's wearing a leotard. But this isn't Etten. Like a two-headed giant kind of guy. Oh, they got demons with them. Okay. Now the demon, like I said earlier, I handled them just fine, but they are tougher than most of the monsters I've been fighting so far. So I definitely want to focus all my power on them. He's fleeing already. Look at that one. All right, let's let him flee. It's fine. Oh, I accidentally attacked him again. Okay. All right, that one's dead. He went down easy actually. Attack the Etten in the front. This Etten in the back. Do his thing. I don't care. Oof. Big heavy boulders being thrown at us. Hey, Bazakatron is here. Hello, Bazakatron. Long time no see. Bazakatron says Mandrake root can be found at ladder. Okay. Well, thanks for the tip. I don't really want any major. Yeah, that's a fine tip. I'm not gonna really take note of it. I'd rather learn it in the game. Okay, so boop, 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 boop. Where the heck am I going? Yeah, I'm always disoriented after like a battle or something. I'm going to go back to below Trinsic, south of Trinsic. Check out the Moon Gate. I went to the place, paused mostly to get some food replenished, but I bought some reagents while I was there. Alright, let's shoot these. You know what? These bandits are dressed like Where's Waldo? Let me just confirm my suspicion here. If you Google for Where's Waldo, they're totally these bandits. These rogues. They got the red and white striped shirt and the blue pants. Look at him. It's Waldo. The only thing he's missing is the hat. Okay, let's kill these. Let's kill Waldo. We're playing Kill Waldo instead of Where's Waldo. Alright. I know Andy likes to play Where's Waldo with himself. That sounded weird when I just said that. But when he goes to a tennis tournament, he likes to catch himself on TV later and try to find himself in the crowd. In the stands. Alright, we're going to, not Trindic, but the Moon Gate, which is actually below this river area. I think it's right here. Let me verify on the map while I'm waiting around. Yeah, this should be it. Might be another one below this, actually. It shows like 3 rivers. Like, okay, yeah, like 3 branches of. I think that's it. So it should be right here. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for this to turn destination. First of all, it has to appear. Then we'll wait for it to be destination new moon, and then we'll go to Moonglow that way. Interesting thing is, I can wait here, and I don't think turns pass, but the moon does keep progressing. Yeah, look at that. I should not waste turns passing if the moon's still gonna progress, even if I don't take turns. That's kind of interesting. There it is. We're going to the moon. Oh, there it is. New moon. Yeah, here we are. Okay, cool. This is where we want it to be. And that must be Moonglow. Alright, we should write this on the map, even though I feel like I remember this place specifically. Because it's special somehow. Moonglow. Now, back in the day, I did not write on the cloth map that the Commodore version came with. It was such a cool, like, prop. But now that I'm using a PDF file, I will scroll on it as I please. Hello, Mr. Mage. You meet a tall mage. I am Calabrini. I am the great Calabrini. I will calibrate your... I don't know. I bear greetings from the fair city of Moonglow. Aren't you in Moonglow now? Dost thou seek an inn or healing? Is that a yes or no? Sure, let me know about it. Which? Okay. Actually, I don't really need either, but let's see what he says. Our healer is one of the best. What about inn? We have an excellent inn. Okay. Give, join. How are you doing? He's doing fine. That's all he says. Okay, bye. Alright, another mage. You meet a battered mage. He says, I am Tyrone. Hello, Tyrone. I used to search for the blue stone. I used to search for it, and I still do. No, how did that joke go? It's time in the stream when I take off my glasses. I just always wind up doing that somewhere in the middle of my streams. Alright, how are you doing? He's fading. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Tell me about the blue stone. The stone of honesty is found on an altar in the dungeon of deceit. Alright, let's take a note of that. I should make a section in my notes for stones, but right now they're in the random tips section. That's fine, I can clean it up later. Blue stone of honesty is found on an altar in the dungeon of deceit. Cool. Bazakatron. Bazakatron might win for having the coolest name in the chat right now, by the way. Not that anybody else has a bad name. Alright, wilt thou search? Yeah, of course. Know its uses. Use? It is used within the dungeon, altar rooms, and in the abyss. I wish I could make that little bar stop appearing. Let me take note of that. It's used within the dungeon altar room. And in the abyss, which is like the final dungeon, by the way. Okay. I can't ask him about the abyss, I guess. Alright, see you, bro. What do we got here? The inn and a paladin. You meet a regal paladin. What's your name? I am Cromwell. How are you doing? Well indeed. What do you do? I speak of the virtues of honesty. Honesty? A few honest men are better than numbers. Dost thou strive to be honest? I'm trying to think. If I want to be honest, then yes, I do. But if I want to be humble, I don't. But then I wouldn't be honest. Yes, I do. Well, then you will need the mantra. Tell me the mantra. The mantra of the Shrine of Honesty is Om. Okay, let's write that down. On the old mantra list. Honesty. Om. So I have so far Mube Ka, reverse of Pride Mantra, some Okay, anything else we can talk about? You want some money? Oh, and just strive to be honest. Give, no. Join, no. Alright, let's leave. Talk to this mystic wizard. What's your name? I am rebellious. Are you rebellious by any chance? I guess it's pronounced more like rebellious. Oh, okay. What do you guys say? Dandaman, yeah, to find latitude and longitude, I do need a sextant later. I do remember that. Yeah. So I'm not up to that yet. What's your job? I live an honest life. Yeah, but how do you make money, bro? I try to live an honest life, but I would not be able to pay my mortgage if I just did that for a living. Sorry, I amused myself with this silliness. I know it's silly, but that's part of the fun of playing an RPG. Is to be silly. Honest life, I'm asking about. Speak the truth and shame the evil forces. Tell me about evil forces. Evil still exists in our hearts and souls. Dost thou seek to conquer thine own evil? Yes. The quest of a lifetime. I mean, evil's a strong word, but yeah. I got imperfections. Gotta work on those. You meet a playful child, and she says, I am Kristen. My first girlfriend was named Kristen. For your information, guys. I am your friend. That's your job? I don't pay you to be my friend, sorry. Honest friends are few. Art thou my friend? Sure. That makes me happy. Tell me about honest. My friend William knows where the Rune of Honesty is. Oh, I'm interested in William then. Let me take that note. William. I'll probably just find him soon. Oh, a Rune of Honesty. Now, I gotta say, this little bit here, just talking to townspeople to learn the mantra and the runes, where the runes are, it seemed like such a deep and fascinating aspect of the game back then to me for some reason. Now, I still like this game quite a bit, but now it's just like, yeah, you just talk to everybody and you always seem to get the rune and the mantra. It's not hard. It's kind of straightforward, but it kind of felt like this whole bigger world, or maybe a more realistic world than I was used to back then. Other RPGs were not like that. You just, go in a dungeon and slice up some monsters. Anyway, that's about it, I guess. See ya. I'm your friend. Bye. Hello, bard. There's a bard playing in this random room with a pile of treasure chests. I'm not gonna steal. You meet a starving journalist. She says, I am Tracy. Dick Tracy. What is your job, Tracy? I am a writer. That's nice. What do you write about? It's low paid, but glamorous. At least, your job isn't like, I am an honest person. I mean, come on, at least you're working. Like, unlike those other freeloaders, how you doing? I feel fine if I could just quit smoking. I always think of the idea that smoking is a health concern to be a very kind of 20th century idea. That's kind of funny that you would be saying that. Cough, cough. And you think about how, like, even in like the 50s and maybe the 60s, they would advertise that smoking is good for you. Maybe I have my dates wrong, but something like that. She's going cough, cough. Do you smoke? Nope. Don't start. Fair enough. But even Gandalf the Wizard smokes, so he's pretty cool. He lived a long life. Let's see. Anything else there is to talk about? I don't think there is. Alright, I'm not gonna steal her gold here. I'm tempted. Hey, I gotta live a good life, be a non-evil person. All right. What else is there to do here? Well, I kind of didn't explore that much yet. Let's go down here. Ah, magical herbs. Nice. You meet a wise wizard. He says, I am Shakespeare. Somehow I doubt that. But okay. What's your job, Shakespeare? I create tales of honesty. Is that what Shakespeare did? I thought he wrote comedies and tragedies, not honesties. Let's ask him about honesty. Remember, there is no terror in threats, for I am strong in honesty. Dost thou strive to be honest? Yes. Beware corruption. Corruption? Corruption wins not more than honesty. Okay. I'm thinking he's speaking like Yoda. Corruption wins not. Honesty more than... I don't know. How are you doing, by the way? Getting on. I like how the health answers are so different. Some people are like, you know, I'm hanging in there. And some are like, I am very well. You beat a tall mage. He says, I am Browning. He invented the gun. Of the same name. What is your job? I strive to live an honest life. Did I already talk to this guy, or is he a clone? No. An honest soul need remember no lies. Now I think it's interesting. Not interesting, I'm just curious. It's just a little curious. Why are mages associated with honesty in this game? And it could just be an arbitrary thing. Like, you know, they had to make mages something, and what even are they? Like, you know, do they represent compassion? I don't know. Do they represent honesty? You know, I have to match something with honesty. So I wonder if it was just about that. Like, I can understand a shepherd is humble. I can kind of understand a bard has compassion. I guess most of them are a little bit arbitrary. I can definitely see how fighters are, you know, they represent valor. I don't really get why a tinker is sacrifice, though, or why a ranger is spirituality. You could make up examples, like maybe the ranger is sort of at one with the spirits in nature or something. But I don't know, I just don't see why a mage would be honesty. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just wondering what the idea was. Hast thou never lied? Hold on, I'm trying to get the negatives right here. I'm supposed to say I have lied. Have you never lied? If I say yes, that means I'm claiming I never lied. So I'm gonna say no. Truth never hurts the teller. Tell me about truth. It's kind of funny. He should have been like, have you not ever not told the truth? Truth is the root of honesty. Okay, that's all he's got to say, I guess. Did I ask how he was? I didn't ask how he was. How are you doing, Browning? Been better. Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay, let's check out the magical herbs shop. Look at the beggar up here. All of a sudden, I see this beggar I did not see before. Oh, it's another blind woman. The blind women love selling reagents. That's their thing. Alright, I am Margot. Is it Margot Robbie? Are you in need of reagents? Well, let me pull up the reference here. If you look at this again, you can see some of the prices are better and some are worse at Moonglow compared to Pause. So you can see the sulfurous ash is 2 instead of 3. The ginseng is worth, the garlic is worth. The spider silk is much cheaper. Yeah, I should just load up on spider silk here because it's the best price. You can see right here, this column, this row. Yeah, maybe I don't have a ton of money right now, but I could just get like 20 spider silk or something for 60. You know, I could get into, well, what spells do I want to make? Let's prepare for that. Let's go with 25 spider silk. And then once again, I'll give them a tip of 1. I'm a good tipper. I tip like a point something %. Hey, for takeout, you know, takeout. What do you guys think about this whole tipping for takeout thing? Now I'm going to start a big argument in the chat, I think. Tipping for takeout. I don't know about that. I mean, I guess most of us old farts get used to it not being a thing, and then suddenly when it becomes more of a thing, we're like, I never had to tip takeout before. You meet an old gypsy. That's it. You know, there was one at my local Japanese place. The guy, he doesn't work there anymore, but there was a guy who was super nice to me and friendly, and he recognized me by name, and I would always tip him for takeout. Anyway, you meet an old gypsy. Name: I am Inu. Job: I am a fortune teller. I read palms from a palm tree, right? How are you doing? I predict I will be fine today. Well, how are you doing now? Live in the moment for a moment. Live in the moment for a moment. Palms tell fortunes. Fortunes? Give thy palm. Dost thou wish thy destiny? Sure. A great quest will lead thee into the abyss where the codex awaits. I knew that already. And Eric says I only tip servers and for delivery. Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of how I am, except for that one exception I mentioned. But I just hate that they present you with a choice. Like, oh, you're using the machine with your credit card. It's like, well, you know, you could tip me the low amount, which is 15%, or the high amount, which is 25%, or you could tip me nothing if you're a real jerk. That's what it feels like. Even though it's not literally like that, of course. Here's a healer. Don't really need that. Let me go say hi to that beggar, by the way. I can give them a little money. You meet a hunched, insane-looking man. That doesn't sound good. He says, I am Daranor. Hello, Daranor. What's your job, Daranor? I move the sun. I don't know about this guy. How are you doing? Health? The sun? You move the sun? Tell me about that. The moons are my enemies. Moons? When I die, the world will end. Do you believe my story? Yeah, sure, I do. No, I'm being honest. I'm in the town of honesty. No, I don't believe you. Idiot, you must think I am insane. Yeah, you pretty much nailed it. See ya, insane person. Okay, that was interesting. I wonder if that was a test for honesty, but was there an alternate? Like, if I say I believe him, was that being compassionate or... That's the interesting thing is you don't know what these effects are because they're all under the hood and hidden. And as I think it was either Dan the Man or Eric mentioned recently on a different stream, I think it was Dan the Man mentioned he wished he could see the points like clearly displayed as you play, which would be fun in a way. But sometimes I like the mystery; it's kind of fun. I don't know what that just did, but I can speculate. Anyway, Shaman says his name is Shaman. Good day and welcome, friend. May I interest you in some rations? So the other place had 25 for 30. That was pause. Here's 25 for 25, which is a better deal. However, I'm kind of have a large supply. I mean, I guess I'll buy a couple. I will use it eventually. But is there anything else I might spend money on? I could just kill some more things. Hello, green-haired little child. Oh, here's William that we were looking for. You meet a child eating a sandwich. I'm William. I'm William. What's your job, William? I eat sandwiches. No, oh, not much. How are you doing? Pretty good. Want to join the party, William? And maybe you could feed the group sandwiches while we fight. No. Tell me about the rune. Search for the rune of honesty by Mariah's Gold. All right, I'm gonna find Mariah Carey here and ask her to sing. Now, Mariah is the mage you can recruit, and I'm gonna search for the rune by Mariah. Mariah's Gold. Oh, was that the pile of gold that the bard was near? Could be. Well, why would it be with the bard and not Mariah? Oh, I guess we'll look into it. That might be Mariah down there. No, it looks like I think it's a shepherd. All right, Eric is out. Thanks again for joining, Eric. And I'll see you next time, I'm sure. Take care, man. You meet a meek shepherd. He says, I am Patrick the humble shepherd. Well, you know what they say about bragging about your humility. It kind of cancels it out. What's your job? I am a shepherd. How are you doing? Pretty good. Want to join me? No. Want some money? No. What else is there to say? We did everything. Oh, you have to... Okay, look at it. You have to ask for his name. Ah, that's interesting. I was skipping over name usually because most guys will say their name. That's the same message right away when you talk to them. He already said he was Patrick the Humble Shepherd, but this time, in the scope of the conversation itself, just the fact that I selected name opened up this option here, so that's good to know. Anyway, I can ask him about being humble. Humility is not derived from the direct combination of truth, love, or courage. Okay. Humility. Humility is to act and be humble. Art thou totally humble? Yeah. No, I gotta say no. Strive to be. Okay, thank you, useless shepherd. Alright, so we're looking for Mariah and her gold. Let's see, did I miss any obvious places, or is it now time to go walking into every crevice? You meet an elderly woman. She says, I am Cosima. I am an alchemist. How are you doing? Tired. So tired. Yeah, me too, bro. I mean, lady. Alchemist. I know how best to mix reagents. Oh, really? Dost thou know the best way to mix spells? I don't know about the best way. Tell me. The secret's in the reagents. What? Tell me about reagents, I guess. Sleep spell requires ginseng and spider silk. Now, I remember there was at least one spell where the manual like overstated the ingredients you needed, and you could like learn either by chance or by talking to someone that it needed actually less. Let me check if that's the case here. Maybe this is what I'm remembering. So sleep, according to this, requires B and D, which is ginseng and spider silk. Okay, so she told me what the manual already says. Now for the heck of it, I want to see what the proper spell book says about that. So I'm looking at the easy reference that the Sega game came with. Well, we're looking up the sleep spell. I love the spell book right now, by the way. It's pretty lovely. And here's the artwork for the sleep spell. These orcs or whatever they are having a nice nap, and he looks pretty happy. I would hate to wake him. This one is like, oh no, I'm falling asleep. Let's see. Where are the ingredients listed here? Sleep, there are moments in the lives of every practitioner of the mystic arts where discretion is truly the better part of valor. Not all foes are truly evil and deserving of annihilation. Verily, some are but beasts of the field seeking provender and are entitled to life as much as you or I. Yet unchecked, these creatures pose as great of a threat as the one as a score of rabid orcs. It is in such situations that the wise thaumaturge weaves a sleep spell, and leaves his opposition in deep slumber whilst vacating the current location. The sleep spell is truly a serious enchantment that requires a fair amount of mental energy to cast, but it is not of such import as to leave the spellcaster breathless or exhausted. Not one soul, however, knows the whereabouts of the secret recipe. So I actually kind of hate this now. Look, it's supposed to be that you don't know it, and this is the same spell book, I think, more or less, that I had in the Commodore version. I think they changed it a tiny bit. But what I don't like is, now that I know that this reference card is giving you blatant spoilers, you were supposed to not know it. It was like supposed to be like a hidden secret. Nobody knows how to cast a sleep spell. And you're supposed to find this one little old mage in this town who has the secret. But what does the Sega version do? Here it is on the reference card from the beginning. So now I'm a little disappointed in that. Because like I might have been spoiled in a lot of other areas too. Oh well. That's not the biggest deal. I just kind of felt like it's providing you something that contradicts the intent of the design. Like this reference card giving you info you're supposed to figure out. Alright. Not the biggest deal. I'm not playing totally purely anyway, right? I'm looking up things now and then. But it's a little bit cheap, it feels like. Anyway, that's alright though. No sense getting upset by it. Anyway, let's search by the gold here, as long as we're here again. Get out of the way. I have a feeling the rune is going to be in one of these places. Nothing here. Probably in the corner. That's where it would be most hidden. No. Maybe it's not Mariah's gold, though. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Alright, we have to find Mariah. Where the heck is she? Checked here, right? Yeah. Did I talk to this mage? I think I did. Rebellious, that's right. How about you? Oh, that must be Mariah. Look at that. She just likes to stand next to her gold. She's like Uncle Scrooge swimming in her money bin, I guess. They spoke to Tyrone. Hello, Mariah. There's another Waldo up here. I guess this one's a jester. You meet a young mage. What is your name, young mage? She says, I am Mariah. Nice. What is your job, Mariah? I seek adventure. Oh, really? I do adventures? How about that? How are you doing, by the way? Quite good. Tell me about adventure. Yes, I hope to go on a great quest. Art thou on a quest? I sure am. I wish I could join thee. Tell me about great quest. The quest of the Avatar is noble indeed. You know what? You could join me. You want to join me? I am honored to join thee. Mariah joins the party. She is a level 2 mage, it looks like. Let's check her out. Camp status. Okay, her strength is 9, which is pretty low. Compared to like my character, I have 30. Her dexterity is 12 versus my 35. Intelligence is 20 versus my 28. Magic points is 21 versus my 28. But I think as she levels up, she will way surpass me in magic points. Actually, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at current magic points, which is 21. Her maximum magic points is this one, 40. So she kind of already surpasses me, even though I am so much higher level. So she's definitely the one skilled in magic. She has a staff and a cloth, which we will have to fix. And this begs the question, what weapon and armor can we actually get her? I know she's very limited because she's a mage. But let's take a look at the old chart here, which maybe this is a spoiler too. If it is, I'm okay to use it because I don't want to have to experiment and figure out what everybody can use and cannot use. Anyway, a mage is over here. So, yeah, I mean, she can't use a bow, which is kind of my standard choice right now. See, that's a big X right here. She can't use a lot of things, so I think if I wanted to use a ranged weapon, it has to be either a sling or flaming oil. I think flaming oil sounds like a lot of fun. Should she just be our oil flinger? She's throwing these Molotov cocktails, essentially, when she's not casting spells. The only thing about that is, you expend ammunition, actually, with flaming oil as opposed to, the slings and both. Alright, so I'll probably either get her a sling or a flaming oil. I'm going to start with the flaming oil for the fun of it and get a sling for backup if I find that I don't like it or she runs out of ammo. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I just have to find where they sell that. Now, let's take a look at the armor column. Yeah, she can only use cloth, so she's already maxed out in her armor, which in a sense is nice because it's cheap. I don't have to buy her any armor. But yeah, I got to get her a sling and flaming oil. I have to find where I can actually buy those things. Yeah, but for now she's hitting people with a stick, and maybe she can do some good casting spells in the back or something. Alright, let's, should I get her gold? Hope it's not considered stealing. Anyway, let's start it off. Find the Rune of Honesty. I'm thinking if she's with my party, it should be fair to take the gold, right? Well, let's try it, I guess. Here, Mariah's gonna get it. It's her gold. 84 gold. Okay. Thanks, Mariah. You're Tyrone. I already talked to you. Hello, Jester type. You meet a bouncy Jester. He says, I am Decker. Hello, Decker. What is your job, Decker? I earn an honest living jesting. How are you doing? Very good. If you're a good jester, if someone asks how you're doing, there should be a joke there. You could come up with something. Tell me about being honest. Honest labor bears a lovely face. Tell me about jesting. I love a good jest. You're not telling jokes. See, the thing that, if you're a funny guy, you don't say I'm funny. You let other people figure that out by being funny. You tell jokes. Or if you're intelligent, you don't say I'm smart. You show that you're intelligent. Come on, if you're gonna make a dating profile sometime, Decker, you need to know that. You gotta tell the jokes. Don't just say you're funny. I love a good jest, dost thou? We ought to exchange jokes sometimes. Sometime. Nah, I don't think so. See ya. Alright, we got Mariah, we got the Rune of Honesty. We need the mantra still, right? I don't think we got that. Oh, we did that. It's AHM. We did get that. Okay. And did we get the location of the shrine, though? That we did not get. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I'm looking at my notes. I don't have any notes on the where the Shrine of Honesty is. So I could keep talking to people here, or I could just walk around this island I'm on. It's probably on this island. It's pretty small. Yeah, I'll poke around a little longer. Where else is there to go, though? healer, blah, blah, blah. And check the outskirts and stuff or anything I might have missed. I already talked to you. Can I talk to this one? Oh yeah, Inu. I already talked to Inu. Did they say anything useful? Fortune teller, that's right. Said I was gonna go on a big quest. Blah, blah, blah. The stuff I already knew. Alright, I don't know. I mean, typically the pattern is somebody tells you where the shrine is, but at the same time, I think it's probably easy to find if it's just on this island here. So I should just go and do that. Is this the same gesture as before? Probably. Oh, bouncy gesture. Are you Decker? Yes, you are. Alright, I'm gonna exit and just explore the shrine, I guess. It would be nice to get Mariah that sling or flaming oil, but there's no weapon store in this place, so I'll have to do that another time. Alright, let's look for this shrine. If it's not on this island, then that's another story, I guess. Oh, look, some Nixies. Do-do-do-do. These thick woods can be a pain because you can't really see. Hello, orcs. Let's attack them. Oh yeah, Mariah can't throw her stick. Mariah, you can pretend you're fighting them. She's like just using her stick like yeah, like a child would do while watching a an action movie or something. That's what I do today still. I watch Conan the Barbarian and I'm like, yeah. I mean, she could cast magic missiles and stuff, but there's no sense in wasting the magic on a bunch of orcs. Alright, I guess a shrine, I would suspect the shrine is in some painful place in these deep woods. Not painful, but a little bit hard to discover. Let's get that troll. Let's laser focus on that troll. Okay, now it's easy pickings. Mariah passes. So, I'm gonna ask a random question to the viewers. Arturo, have you ever played any of the Ultima games before? If you're still here, that is. And if so, was it translated into Spanish or not? So Arturo is my friend from Mexico. I don't know if he's still here though. I actually don't know what other languages this game is translated into, if any. Or any of the Ultima games, for that matter. Alright. Oh, bomb trap. Oh, what happened? Oh, Mariah. I think we all took damage, but Mariah has low hit points, so I noticed that first. Yes, I don't know what the shrine is. Should we fight these Nixies to get them out of the way? Guess we're doing that now. I'm gonna have Mariah cast something just so she's not doing nothing. I'll try a magic missile, and also just to see how the spell works out, because I'm not really sure. Let's see how a magic missile goes. Shoot that one. Alright, that was cool. Mark W's taking a lot of hits. I won't cast any more unless I feel we really need some magic. I think we got a handle on this. Even beforehand, we were probably fine. Although there were quite a few of them. It was a little. I did have a moment of, whoa, it's a lot of them. But I think it's fine. All right, I guess Arturo is gone, or he is not answering. It could be, sometimes people watch my streams and they chat intermittently. They might just be like leaving it in the background or something. And Dan the Man says, yeah, trying to to be careful with spoilers for you when I remember something. Is the cool tile map of the whole game online that shows every location, including town, dungeons, shrines, etc. Yeah, I mean, that's totally how I feel. Is, you know, I kind of mostly like exploring things, except, you know, little annoying tidbits or things that are difficult to figure out. I'll just probably look them up. If they're difficult in a way that, in a certain way, like, again, with like the shrine, how long you have to wait, I would rather just have known the number of turns rather than having to experiment and figure that out. But I couldn't find it anyway. But that was something I was totally willing to look up. But yeah, I'm generally trying to, you know, just play as is. Look at this. I forgot what this is. Let's check it out. The Lyceum. Cool. So I'm going to have to take some notes here. Let me open my map. Oh, that's actually on the map. If you look here, I am the map. I am the map. All right, let's write that down. The Lyceum. And I have some notes about that. I don't remember what's exactly there, except it's like a place of knowledge or something, right? Like a library or something. But Dandaman says that would speed up things. Next best thing I'd recommend would be to buy and use some gems for a less detailed map to discover. That's probably a good idea. I think you can also use a spell for that, right? View or something like that. I think it's equivalent to the gems. But yeah, I did find the Thieves Guild at, shoot, which town was it? I really need to write down what each town sells, because I keep forgetting that. But there was some town I found that was had the Thieves Guild. You know what? I'll look that up just because it's something I should know. I've definitely found it. But yeah, from now on, I'm going to write down what's in every town. In fact, I should start that here with the Lyceum, even though it's kind of a different place. So let's start writing something about Lyceum. Well, let's check my notes about the Lyceum. Many truths can be learned at the Lyceum. Okay. That's all I got? Alright, many truths can be learned here. That's what I got. Alright, let's learn some truths, guys. You meet a sleepy guard. The truth is, the guards are sleepy here. I am a guard. Guard the gate, guard the baron, guard the barons, watch the towers. Sounds like a fun life. I'm very sleepy. Tell me about being a guard. I have been here for hours. Hours. Yes, many hours. See why I'm tired? I see, yes. It's hard work and long hours in the baronial guard. You know what? Hopefully they're paying you well, but you know, you should actually imagine in real life, like if you're a security guard or something, you need to have the right personality for it. Like, you have to be okay with just standing there 90% of the time, or beyond that. And then on rare occasion, you have to, like, act up and do something, throw somebody out. Alright, this guy's just a clone, so see ya. Hello, random mage. You meet a stately wizard, that is. What's your name? I am Timus. My job is to welcome the... Oh, he's the Walmart greeter of this castle or town, whatever it is. How are you doing? Very well, thanks. You're welcome. Yes, welcome to the Lyceum, to the Keep of Truth. Know ye how many cities follow the principles of truth? Nope. Travel and learn. Okay. Thank you. Bye. There's a beggar there. I suppose I should talk to the beggar. You meet a pitiful beggar. What's your name? I am Shylock the Meat. Rylock, get the money, G. How are you doing? I am cold and sick. Oh, please. Wilt thou help me? Oh, please. Yeah, sure. Oh, please. Sick? I have the black plague. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. Stand back and I'll throw some money at you, alright? Here, have 3. Oh, thank thee. I shall never forget thy kindness. Alright, bye. Bye now. The Ranger. Hello, Ranger. You meet a person lost in thought. He says, I am a truth seeker. These people are pretty weird, right? What's your name, though? I am a truth seeker. Oh, okay, okay. What do you do? I seek to know the truth. Okay, how are you doing? I am in a meditative state. Okay, okay. Tell me about truth, the principle upon which I meditate. Meditate? Meditate at each shrine for 1, 2, and 3 minutes. Then shalt thou know the paths of goodness. Want money? Want to join? Okay, see you, guy. You meet a person lost in another truth seeker. But you're a mage truth seeker this time. How many people are truth seekers here? Everybody? They're all in meditative states. They walk around in a meditative state. Let me make sure I didn't talk to the wrong guy. Yeah, okay. That guard doesn't want to talk. Maybe he's meditating too, or just sleepy. They don't want to talk. Hey, Paladin. You meet a person lost in thought. Oh man, everybody's like this. She turns away. He turns away. Wait a minute. How about job? I seek to know the truth. Yeah, the same stuff. Okay. Got a bunch of zombies here or something. There's a locked door. You meet an old druid who looks strangely familiar. He says, I am Father Antos. What's your job, Father Antos? I hold great knowledge. How are you doing? Old and frail. I've seen many quests. Art thou on the quest? Yes. May thou succeed. Knowledge? What is it you seek? Your interest. Oh, sorry, I asked the same thing. Okay, guess that's it. Want to join? I can't actually answer the question about what I seek. Okay, see ya. Britannia Observatory. Cool, hello. You meet a wise old sage. Name, I am Palomar. I am an old wizard, but have much to show. How are you doing? My bones ache, but my mind is sharp. What can you show me? Here in my telescope. Oh, cool. Telescope? Search there by the end. Thou shalt find a knob. Dost thou see where? No. Look. Okay. Oh yeah, I see it now. Set the dial and thou shalt see. Cool. Okay, I guess that's it then. Bye. How do I set the dial? Let's see, use. Maybe I hit search. Let's search. Cool, you see a knob on the telescope marked A to P. Oh, I don't remember how this works exactly. I guess it's a coordinate though. Let's start with A. Oh, look at that. It shows you the very place I'm in, I think. No, this is Lord British's castle. Huh. See, this is the seer with behind the sleep fields and everything. Okay, that's cool. Let's look at B. Okay, I guess it just gives you all the towns. I don't know which one this is offhand, but that's pretty neat. Part of me wants to think it's Britain because it's just like right, like kind of like, I don't know, in order, so to speak. Anyway, C is another one. Okay. D. E. I think this one was honesty. Not honesty. Which one was it? This, I don't know. I was just here though. I just can't remember which one it was. F, G. All right, this is cool. I mean, it's not like I'll retain all these. I could always take screenshots or something, but it seems pointless to do. Kind of cool though. Look at this one. Got this fire down here. Got this thingy here, whatever that is. An ankh or something? Alright, see ya. Yeah, I do need to get some gems though, and keys. So I can actually open these. I did stumble across that Thieves Guild. I just forget what town it's in. I'm gonna Google that real quick and then write it down. The guild in Ultima 4. Which town was that? Guild shop. That's in Vesper? Oh yeah, it was in Vesper. Cool, let me take note of that. Vesper at Guild Shop. Now, did I mark Vesper on the map? I'm probably too stupid to have done so. There we go, right up here, Village of Vesper. It's kind of just north of me. It's just it's kind of separated by water, so I can't exactly just walk there. I don't have my boat. All right, let's continue exploring the Lyceum, I suppose. This must be the Baron and the Baroness. Let's talk to the Jester. You meet a flighty Jester. What's your name, flighty Jester? I am Pat Sajak. No, Zajak. To entertain is my job. How are you doing? Unhappy. Oh, you're an unhappy entertainer, right? It's the sad old clown, that same old story. Unhappy because my friend Chuckles won't tell me his secret. Oh, we met Chuckles in Britain, I think. Yeah, I met Chuckles. Why dost thou not ask him for his clue? Ah. I'm trying to think, is this something I should take note of? I've definitely spoken to him. I don't know if he already told me his clue. All right, I'll take note of it. Ask Chuckles. I think he's in Britain, but I'm not entirely sure about his clue. Ask Chuckles in Britain, question mark, about his clue. That's what I wrote. All right. Tell me about entertaining. Ah, not now. Okay. All right, I guess his point was just to tell me about Chuckles. Might have a clue. You meet a tall mage wearing strange armor. He says, I am Scatu. Hello, Scatu. What is your job? I advise. How are you doing? Well. Advise? Thou would be well advised to visit the seer often. Yeah, I kind of knew that. Alright. Hello, Baron and Baroness. Wait, what does it say there? Rob Beth. Okay, Rob and Beth. You meet a stately Baron. What's your name, stately Baron? He says, I am Robert Fraser. Okay, you sound you have a very, earthly name. Maybe it's an American name or something like that. I rule this province. Very well. Province. My Lady Beth can tell thee more. Is it Lady Macbeth? That's all he has to say to talk to the lady? Okay. Hello, lady. You meet a charming lady. She says, I am Beth Fraser. I rule with my lord. How are you doing? Well, tell me about ruling this province. Province? Our people believe in truth as a way of life and live it to the fullest. Dost thou seek truth? Yes. Then may thou find it. Okay, that's it. Alright, I guess that's it. Name, yeah, job. Alright. Thank you guys. Did I talk to this one? I think I did, right? Yeah. Scatu. Scatu, Verata, Nictu. Funny, no response. Some of these guards don't talk. These people are dead or dying. He meets an injured warrior. He says, I am a fighter. Your name is I am a fighter. But look, I looked at him. And again, even though that was the message when I first entered the conversation, see an injured warrior, just selecting look allowed that to be a thing I can talk about. How is your health? My wounds are grievous. Warrior, no more. Wounds. I lost in a dungeon altar room. Oh no. Hast thou seen one? No, not yet. They connect the dungeons unto each other. They do? Oh, I totally forgot about that. That's probably worth writing down. Dungeon altar. Is that really real? Connect. Now I know you can use the stones at the altars or something like that, right? But they connect. Like, can you just teleport between dungeons? That's something I don't remember at all. It could be it's nonsense. Not everybody's honest. Yeah, we're not in the honesty town here. We're in the truth town though, so you would think they would tell the truth. All right, I guess see you, man. Hope you feel better. You meet an injured warrior. Name, I am a fighter. Look. Injured warrior. Is he a clone? No more. Health. My wounds are grievous. Wounds. I lost in a dungeon altar room. You too. Have you seen one? Oh, I hit yes by accident. Okay. Notice that each of the 3 rooms connect to 4 dungeons each. Huh. take note of this. Notice that each of the one of the 3 rooms connect 4 dungeons each. I guess rooms with the altar connect to 4 dungeons each. That's a lot of connecting. It's a pretty complicated subway system, more complicated than the moon gates. Hello. How much would it take to heal somebody? I don't know if I want to pay for this. It's usually expensive. How much to heal Mariah? 200? Yeah, screw that. Okay. Alright, I talked to that guy already. I don't know. Noble wizard. Nigel, at thy service. I teach magical spells. What spells? I have a specialty. Do you know what it is? Dost thou know what it is? No, I don't. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, I know what it is. What do I call the spell? I don't know. I guess I have to get a clue that'll give me that option. Now, I did have some tips that I had written down, like talk to somebody who can teach you the such and such spell. I wonder if it's like that. Let's see, I have calumny at you knows the quickness spell. I can ask Mentorian. Wait a minute, didn't I? No, I didn't talk to Mentorian. The hidden village in Lock Lake. Reachable only by ship. Ask Mentorian of the gate spell. So I guess somebody needs to tell me what to ask, what's this guy's name again? What to ask Nigel of. Alright. So if somebody tells me what to ask Nigel about a spell, then I can probably learn something from him. That's my expectation anyway. Okay. So let me write that down actually. Scrolling through my notes. Beep, 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 beep. I see him at the telescope. That's a good thing to note. There is a mage who teaches a spell, perhaps. And his name is Nigel. Alright. Now, does that mean I've pretty much explored this place for now? Is there anything else I can do here? Besides just play with the telescope. I already spoke to that beggar. I feel like there's something important I have to do here. It could just be that spell. These people barely want to speak to me. They're all in a trance. Truth seeker, blah blah blah, bunch of bullshit. Hell turns away. Some of them turn away more readily than others. Job, I seek to know the truth. Yeah, they're all clones. I don't know. Meditate. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's good if you don't know how to meditate. Like, how are you supposed to do it? 1, 2, 3 minutes each. Yeah, so I don't know where this stinking shrine is still. I guess if I had a key, I could go in here too. That's something I should really do. I gotta make it like a little mini quest. Probably not tonight, but to go back to Vesper and go to the guild shop and buy gems and keys. Alright. Maybe it's time to leave then. But yeah, the Shrine of... Honestly, where is that place? I guess I'll finish exploring this whole island, and if it's not here... I don't want to look it up. I feel like that would be choosing it. But I'll have to think about it. I don't know. I could poke around in the town again more. Maybe I missed somebody. But I think I'm going to keep looking here for now. Let me take a look at my map. Like, is that bridge worth crossing? It could be across that bridge, yeah. In fact, I have a feeling that might be it. Let me finish exploring around here. Oh, look at this. They like to put these shrines next to the marshes, and I actually can't see far enough to see if there might be something there. So it's kind of evil of the game designer, of Mr. Lord British. Because I could walk up there and get poisoned, and maybe there's nothing there. But why don't I check out the bridge first, and then I'll come back here if there's nothing across the bridge. Wait, did this actually connect? Oh, here's another bridge. It looks like it's still connected. You can just go around it like this. Not really a necessary bridge. really don't like the deep... look, a wisp. That's my first time finding a wisp. Look at that. Shoot the wisp. Will-o'-the-wisp. Perhaps they're too far away. The wisp is fleeing. No! Killed the wisp. The wisp has a treasure chest. Oh, it doesn't have a treasure chest, actually. Interesting. Oh. Okay, we have 2 trolls in this group. Shouldn't be a problem, but... You can't do anything, Mariah. You suck. Troll fleeing. Let's try to finish him off. Get some XPs. We got it. Frey got the kill. Troll fleeing. Take that. You're dead. Alright, let's poke around a little more, and then I'll explore that marsh, unfortunately. Somebody is making a, somebody on the Ultima subreddit, which I've been checking out lately, since I've been all about Ultima lately. They are making a roguelike game inspired by Ultima 4. So that means, you know, it'll have procedurally generated levels or worlds. And he took a lot of inspiration from... He said he's taking a lot of inspiration from this game, though, so I think that's a pretty cool idea, and I'd love to check it out once he has it ready. If, you know, most projects don't get finished, so we'll see, but, that sounds promising, though. Anyway, I might have to check out the marsh. You don't have a lot of cure spells, it's not the worst thing in the world. Here we go. I think it's nothing. Oh, it might be. Oh, yeah, it's a nothing burger. Shoot. Now we got everybody poisoned. See, look at that. The poison is relentless. Alright, let's cast a bunch of cures. Mariah, show off your new mage chops. Or new to us mage chops. I'm just gonna cure the people who have the lowest hit points first. Dupre is next. And then, I guess, me, Mark W. I'll cure myself. Jana is next. Oops, I accidentally hit talk and wasted a turn. View spell useful there or gems, says Dan. Guess I should have gotten some view spells. Well, you know what? I could mix a couple. There's a reagent place right here at Moonglow. Why don't I try that? Cure Julia, please. What would the view spell let me see, though? I don't... Well, I guess we'll have to find out. I'm assuming Dan the Man knows something. He's giving me a clever tip. Without spoiling too much. Which is okay. Yeah, let's try it. We'll go... Oh, works. Oh, a lot of them. Actually, what does a view spell need? If it needs something I have to find like Mandrake, then that could be a problem. It seems like it probably wouldn't, but I'll have to look it up. Mariah passes again. Troll heavily wounded, but not fleeing yet. Troll kill. Now it's easy pickings from here. Mariah passes. Yeah, it would be cool to return to Lord British soon, actually, and see if anybody leveled up. Why did I move her up? I don't know. Yeah, I would like to get this meditation. It might not even be near here. Just typically, the shrines are near the towns of the respective virtue. But I kind of am annoyed or wondering about why nothing told me where it is. And it could just be, again, that I missed the person in the town. But I'm heading there again anyway, so I guess I could poke around a little more. I'll get the view spell. And also, I'll just use the view spell like Dan suggested. But again, I have to make sure I can get the ingredients. Man, a lot of missing happening. Sheesh. Get this fleeing orc. Come on. Yeah, we got him. Heavily wounded. Finish him. Still heavily wounded. I think it's not gonna hit. It just does it. Okay. I thought the rock might be blocking line of sight. This one probably is, right? Yeah. Finished him. Poison trap. Oh. What else is new? You're a Mark W. Alright. Where the hell was I going? I'm going back to Moonglow, which is out-ish on this island, right? There it is. Could be right down here. No. Could be just across that, bro. I need a boat. Okay, let's check the reagents list for review. Let's see. Look in here. View requires G and H. Oh. Okay, that's exactly the two things that you can't buy in a store. Nightshade and Mandrake Root. So I'm not casting view today. Well, maybe I really should head to the Thieves Guild. That could be my next step. I could open the doors in the Lyceum, in other places as well, and use some views, essentially. Alright, so let me, again, trying to make sure I talk to everybody here. The Insane Man, that's him. Maybe he has something to say if I talk to him nicely. Daranor. You know, like an insane guy is probably not just a waste of time. He probably tells me something useful if I talk to him correctly. I'm just making that up, but it sounds good. Moves the sun, tells me about the sun. Last time he ended the conversation. I'm trying again. The moons are my enemy. The moons. When I die, the world will end. Do you believe my story? Yes. And we must fell the moons. Oh man, now I just lied to him by saying I believe him. Give. Here, take two. Oh, thank thee. I shall never forget thy kindness. Yeah, but are you gonna tell me some kind of a secret of the universe here? Come on, you're crazy. You must know something secret of the universe. Oh well, he didn't tell me anything. I think I explored everything he can do. Yeah, so I can't do the view spell, unfortunately. Shakespeare again. Tales of honesty. Join, give, honesty. Dost thou strive to be honest? Yes. Beware corruption. Corruption wins not more than honesty. Spare me your philosophy and give me tips. I am Browning. I make machine guns. Mage. I strive to live in an honest life. Health been better. Join, no, give, no. Honest life. Honest soul need remember no lies. Thou would never lied. Again, I have to think about the right way to say this. No, I have not never lied. I mean, if I really do want to explore every option in this town, maybe I should try it anyway. I don't like doing things that might mess up my... Oh, look at this. Truth. Truth is the root of honesty. I might have missed that before, I feel like. Maybe I didn't, because it's a dead end. Maybe it's just a useless dead end. I don't know. I'm gonna lie to him, which I think might blow my honesty. But if it does, it's not like it negates all of it. It would just knock it down a little bit. So maybe it's alright to do. Hast thou never lied? Yes. That seems unlikely. Alright. Yeah, you got me. Okay. Guess that's it for Browning here. Yeah, blind woman. I have a pile of spider silk now. I know I talked to this person. Old gypsy, name, look, job, health, join, give, palms, fortune, just I wish thy destiny. How about I say no this time? Wise choice. Okay. This time I'll say yes. Okay. That's it. Meek Shepherd, Patrick the Humble Shepherd. I'm Patrick the Humble Shepherd. Humility, art thou totally humble? No. Do I have to be? Here's the sandwich boy. Hello, sandwich boy. I'm William the Sandwich Boy. William the Sandwich Boy. It's a peanut butter and grape jelly on lightly toasted bread. What thou like a bite? I think I missed this option before. I don't think it's consequential, but I'll try it. Yeah, I'll take a bite. Yummy, huh? Rune. Yeah, I already knew that. I don't want to bite. Maybe that'll tell me the whereabouts of the Shrine of Honesty if I don't want to bite. Can anybody tell me about the Shrine? And the Sage Deli, tell me about it. I'll buy one batch of it. Yeah, sure. I'm just trying to explore everything. I don't think a shop would give me any info, but I thought I would give it a shot. Elderly woman. Name, I am Cosima. I'm elderly, blah. Alchemist, health, join, give, alchemist. I know best how to mix reagents. Dost thou know the best way to mix spells? No, secrets in the reagents. Reagents, a sleep spell, yeah, okay. I know the best way, I'll say this time. Good, okay. And did I talk to you? I'm sure I did. This is Tyrone. Battered mage. Used to search for the blue stone. Then I took an arrow to the knee. Yes, I knew this. I wrote down this tip already. Look down, search, yes. Use. Yep. Okay. I feel like I'm running out of possibilities here, but let's keep going for now. Cromwell. Regal Paladin. Virtues of honesty. Alright, tell me about honesty. Maybe you can tell me the shrine. Few honest men are better than numbers. Dost thou strive to be honest? Yes. You'll need the mantra. The mantra is that's his purpose to tell me the mantra, but not the location of the shrine. Okay. I can say I don't strive to be honest. It might hurt me, I don't know. Shame. No, actually I mean yes. Okay. Talk to you, mystic wizard named Rebellious. Honest life, etc., etc. Speak the truth and shame the evil forces. Evil forces. Dost thou seek to conquer thine own evil? Yes. Quest of a lifetime. I guess I'll say no. I feel like I'm ruining things by saying these horrible things. Actually, I'm not an evil man. I swear. Yeah, it would be good if I did have the gems, right? Well, maybe that should. You know, after I finish exploring this town, what time are we at? All right. I gotta start getting close to winding down the stream. For now, I'm good. But yeah, I'm going to probably head back to Lord British. Maybe get leveled up if possible and heal. And then maybe seek out the place with the Thieves Guild so I can get some gems and keys. That'll probably be the end of the stream tonight at that point. But yeah, maybe I'll return here with gems perhaps, or I'll have to think of next steps. Health, join, give, friend. I'm your friend. Yes, makes me happy, honest. Yeah, but who knows where the shrine is? Could it be you just have to search somewhere outside? I don't know. I am Tracy. I am Tracy. I just can't quit smoking though. Could it be something to do with one of these chests? I don't know. Field chest. Is there any secret door here? Look for a black dot in the bricks. No. What about this place? It looks awfully fishy. Search. 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 Any secret doors here either? It doesn't look like it. Alright, yeah, I think I'm running out of options here. And Mariah's gold is back. I wonder if I'm not supposed to take that. Actually, I don't like jesting. Or probably a sourpuss. Yeah, probably. Okay. I am tempted just to look up where the Shrine of Honesty is, but I almost feel like I should go to that tip where the marshes are up north and like search. It could be total waste of time and like and it will burn off like 5 more of my cure spells or something. I'm gonna try it anyway. Get chest. Poison trap evaded. Yay, evaded poison for once. Alright, let's do it. I don't know, this is a little silly. Okay. Alright, comes the leotard guy. The 2-headed leotard. Yeah, that looks so fishy up there. There's gotta be something there, right? I get myself killed searching some swamps. Also, Dan the Man said something about using a gem there. Maybe that's... Yeah, maybe he gave away something to me. Yeah, that's gotta be it. That demon is running. He's like, oh no, I'm facing Mark W. Not that. I've heard stories about this horrible man. Now let's see. Let's try to see exactly where the missile stops if it does. Not sure. It either stopped here or hit him, and that's just how the animation looks. Maybe the bow has no range limit. I'm just not sure. Ah, keep messing up with the curse piece. I'm just getting so impatient. The demon's trying to shoot through the rocks. But they keep doing stupid things too. Etin is critical. And he's dead. Let's get this demon before he runs away. Oh, come on, demon. You're being a chicken. Just run away if you're gonna run away. Okay, there he goes. Alright, here we go, folks. This could either be the hurrah that it makes me cheer, or... Okay, Dan the Man said don't think there's anything there in that swamp, in my opinion. Alright. So Dan the Man kind of has some spoilers in mind, inside knowledge, so... I guess it's good he's pointing out not to waste my time stumbling around a swamp. That's just gonna poison me and stuff. Alright, that's fine. That's fair. Okay, shoot, it sucks that the shrine is just not here, though. Or I'm missing something. Alright, okay, yeah, that's a fair enough cheat. You know, if you want to save me from doing something completely stupid and just wasting time, I approve of that. Just don't tell me outright where it is, please. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I've covered all these dense woods. I'm sure I already did, but... So I think it's just probably not on this island, although it's kind of... It's fair. It's probably on, like, the next door island, so to speak, or something like that. And I should stop wasting time just scouring every inch of it, probably. Somebody was telling me I should get the tremor spell to just speed up some of these combats. That's what I should do. Ah, the Enderman says they're getting warmer. Okay, cool. In other words, I shouldn't be wasting my time scouring this island. And I should be looking at somewhere nearby. That's not exactly on the island. Skeleton fleeing! Get him before he flees! Okay. So, that said, if I'm getting off this island, let me pause for a second and think. So I don't have my boat here. Basically, I need to take the moon gate back. So, yeah, let's find the moon gate. And, you know, again, I'll try to take some notes about the destinations where it can take me. I'm kind of forming a subway map, as I mentioned earlier. Oh, come on, I don't want to fight, guys. Oh, wandering monsters. You know what? All this battling. Oh, you know what? The bow did hit a limit. I think it stopped here. Actually, I'm not sure though. From Julia, I don't know. One day I'll figure out this range thing. Jan's gonna move up. Mariah sits on her ass again. Okay, so we're gonna take the moon gate, and I don't know what options are available, so I'll have to see what options are available and pick a place. Pick a destination. Oh, he fled. Get chest. Oh, messed up. Alright, let's get to the moon gate. Is it right here, I think? I think it's kind of right at the very end of the peninsula, the South Peninsula. Yeah, I think about here. Yeah. So we're waiting for the left moon to become new. And let's bring out the map I have, the very incomplete map of the Moongate destination. So we got... In this case, I will wait for the third one. What happens is, while I'm writing these down, if the first destination that pops up is the one I want to go to, I just jump into it, and therefore I don't have the second two. Right? Because each one takes you to 3 possible destinations. But in this case, I'm going to have New Moon can take you to, and we'll see as soon as we get to that. And again, looking up something about the moons. Yeah, waning is when there's the visible part on the left, waxing is on the right. Alright, here we go, it's coming. Oh, alright, I'm on. New moon to new. What does that do? I think they... Yeah, new moon to... Yeah, I'll jump in that. New, this is back at Britannia. Okay, so we got new and then the other one. Hold on, let me pause. So waning crescent, right? What does the new moon to new moon do? I feel like I heard a tip about that. That's all right. Okay, waning crescent is back to Britannia. So yeah, let's go get you know, healed up and hopefully leveled up. New moon on Monday, says Andy. In real life, there's a new moon? I don't know. Oh, my ship is gone. No, that's right. I took it elsewhere. Duh. Okay. Let's go to Mr. British. And also we can pay a visit to the seer. Hello, Mr. British. Welcome, Mark W. and thy worthy adventurers. Do pray thou art now level 4. That's pretty good. Please heal me. Oh, I'm supposed to say no. Not will. Alright, cool. That's that. You know, in most conversations, you can hit the button to exit out without saying bye. You're not allowed to do that with Lord British. You have to say a proper goodbye. I guess it would be too disrespectful. So as you can see, everybody's level 4 except I am level 5. And Mariah is merely level 2. Let's see, this should be the seer. You have to walk through the sleep fields because he's deranged, apparently. All my guys are asleep except Mark W. Alright, Hawkwind, Seer of Souls. Tell me about honesty. Yeah, I blew some of my honesty in some of my conversations. So I have to work on that, unfortunately. Alright, yeah, because, you know, I was just trying to explore every conversation option because I was desperate to find info about this shrine, and I wound up losing some honesty. That's fine, though. I don't think it, like, resets you all the way to the bottom. In fact, I'm close to positive it doesn't. I just have to work on it again. Compassion, I'm doing alright still. Valor, yep, pretty much the same. Oh, no, actually, Valor, it says, I'm valiant. Seek ye now elevation in the virtue of Valor. Go to the shrine and meditate for 3 cycles. Okay, so I'm ready in Valor. I'm ready to do it in Valor. Work to do still in Justice. Work to do still in Sacrifice. That's interesting. I lost honor, apparently. I was ready to do it to do it in honor, but I somehow blew it in that too. So really, I'm only good in Valor now, apparently. Or I have to check the last 2, though. Oh, I can do it in Spirituality now. Okay, Spirituality and Valor when I also had Honesty and Honor before. But now I don't. Okay, so that's interesting how it all changed. Okay. Well, I mean, I can go to Scarab Ray like I've been saying I want to do. That's where Spirituality is the virtue. And I can return to... I can revisit Honesty later. It's kind of funny. I blew it. Okay, let me think for a moment. First of all, how much time do I have? All right, you know, I probably want to jump by 11:30, and it's currently 11:04 here in New York. So yeah. Do I want to just go to Scarab Ray, or let me get a weapon for Mariah at least. I think it can at least get a sling in Britain, probably. I think I've done that before. That costs beans, so I might as well just do it. Let's see, where is the weapons shop? There we are. Yes, buy me a sling. Perfect. It's made of lovely gut and leather. Okay. Now let's leave it at that. Ready. Weapon for Mariah, a sling. And they did not sell the flaming oil. I don't remember where they sell that. Maybe Intrinsic does? Don't know. Again, I should be writing down all the things that places sell. You know, I keep saying that. Why don't I go to Britain and write everything down that they sell? Although it's kind of just the basic vanilla stuff at Britain generally. But let me see. I might have already done that with Britain. Okay, I just wrote it has a healer with curing, healing, and res. Yeah, early in the game I was concerned about healing, and I thought maybe different healers would heal different, you know, have different healing spells like resurrection and curing. But they're all the same, I think. Let me write this down, though. Alright, so... at Britain, weapons available are staff, dagger, sling, and sword. And for armor, do this real quick. Armor, they have... cloth, leather, and chain. That's all. Alright, taking copious notes here. Figuring it out myself. Alright, nothing, please. See you guys. Okay, at least Mariah can shoot. But yeah, what am I doing? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Scarab Ray. Let's get on my horse so we can go a little faster. Yeah. We have to find my boat, which is south and west. Then I can take that to Scarab Ray. And if I can find the Spirituality Shrine... You know what, I should also... Oh, I was gonna say I should pray at Honor. The Honor Shrine again, but I lost Honor somehow, so... I need to regain that. I also don't know if the shrine meditation sort of reset if you lose your, lose some value in that respective virtue. All right. Where the heck did I park the thing though? Okay, I think it's across. It's basically west a lot more. Here's some annoying skeleton. It should be south too, I believe. It was near. It was actually near that shrine that I don't want to go to right now. Okay, these skeletons hang out with mages sometimes. Gotta shoot the mage first, because they can shoot us. Barely wounded. Barely wounded still. Miss. Oh, that sling has such a horrible range, I forgot. It's only like 4 squares, I think. We've got to get her some flaming oil, that'll be fun. Mark W takes quite a solid hit from this mage. Did like 49 damage. Wow. Mariah is unfortunately boxed in by my own guys. Okay, Julia, finish that mage. Okay, the mage is fleeing at least. Now he's dead. Mariah, can you hit this skeleton? Nope. Oof. It is kind of crap how often we miss. I think we need to improve dexterity, which you basically get by leveling up. Okay, where the heck is my, where the heck is my boat? Where did I leave it? Not here, apparently. Okay, I see where I am on the map. I think I'm north a little bit. Urgh. It's like, where did I park my car, kind of a thing. Has anybody ever done that? Lost their car in a parking lot? Of course I've done that. Unfortunately, you can hit the click, or even the panic button if you're desperate. These days, back in the day, before electronic keys, because I'm sure everybody in the chat is that old, you didn't have that luxury. My first car did not have an electric key. It was an 86 Buick LeSabre. I was not driving in 1986. I'm not that old. It was an 86 car. Mariah goes for a kill. Should I let Mariah get some kills in? Maybe I should. Maybe I should, yeah, I should let her get some kills. Mariah's gonna get some kills here. Kill that work. This could take a while. Let's get him to heavily wounded or like critical, and then Mariah can. Okay, he's fleeing. Now I'll shoot that one. Janet can shoot this one. All right, Mariah, try to finish this orc. Oh, I missed. Okay, you step away so you don't get attacked by the orc. Mariah, finish him. Oh. You suck, Mariah. Like, what do you mean? I got the dexterity of a, decrepit old snail. I don't know. What do you want me to do? All right, I'll just fight. I guess I should make her cast magic missiles and stuff, but it's expensive. You got to keep mixing them. Here, blast an orc anyway, for the hell of it. Bam! Killed one. 6 XP. There you go. Maybe I should just mix a ton of magic missiles and she can keep blasting everybody. Barely wounded after that one, though. Okay, get the chest. Acid trap. Let's see, where's my freaking boat? Oh, man. It was near the oh. Wait, oh, I have to be down a lot more, don't I? I have to go south a lot more, I think. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was interesting. Julia Julia's shot clearly stopped before. I think it was here. Which would suggest 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I shot 7 before successfully. I don't know. Let me look at that again. Julia will shoot here again. Where does it stop? It stopped right before. Okay, it might have. The thing is, when you see it like disappear right, you see the shot disappear right before the target. You don't know if you fell short in range or if it just missed it. It's hard to tell, at least for me. Well, that was clearly a hit though, so you could tell that something like 3, 4, 5. I don't know. It's hard to count when it's not. The tiles aren't really clearly delineated, you know. And it's not a straight angle. It's like a weird off-kilter target. Anyway. Oh, great, a sleep trap. Yeah, I think we need to go south a lot more, but not here. I need to go actually up and across a bridge to the east. Go away, pythons. Yeah, here we go. Now I know where we are. Okay. Oh, look at this. A troll snuck up on me on the bridge. That happens sometimes. You know, trolls under the bridge and all that nonsense. Acid trap again. Woohoo! I don't want to fight those pythons because apparently pythons in the Ultima universe can spew venom from like 100 yards away at you. For however long it is, however far it is. It's quite dangerous. Okay, yeah, I think west around here. Yeah, around here. I think it's on the other There it is. Yay. Alright, I have to remember my horse is there. I don't know if I'm gonna, but if I end the stream, I'm gonna take a note on the map of where my horse and boat are. If they're not, like, in an obvious place. So yeah, let's go to Scarabray. Since I am apparently very good at spirituality now. I actually think meditating might improve your spirituality, even if it's for another virtue. It's one of those random theories I'm making up, but it sounds good. Alright, so yeah, we should be getting to Scarabray in a little while, I think. Okay, yeah, I gotta go up more though. Still don't know how to shoot a cannon. Crazy, there's gotta be something here. I could not have just taken that out of the game. Oh, see, they can shoot. I want to shoot back right now, but I don't know how to. No, let me actually check the manual. It might actually say in the manual. Imagine that. Let me open it. I apparently close it. Bear with me a moment, please. The history, no. Book of Wisdom, no. Manual, here we go. All right. Get chest, we don't want that. Mix reagents, blah blah blah. Magic, attack. Nothing about a cannon here. Can I actually search this text? No results found for cannon. What about just to test it, like command? I see command on the screen. Yeah, I can search the test. Didn't say anything about a command cannon though. What if I check fire? Line of fire. That's not it. Frigate. No. Boat. Ship. Okay. As you travel along the shores, you'll see an occasional ship. That's the only mention of a ship. Try to wrest it from its present owners and do some sailing. Here's the ship. Could they have really maybe just like removed Firing? That would suck. If I recall correctly, it was the F key in the Commodore version. That would be F for fire. I'll just scroll up a little more, and if I get back to the front page, that's it, I guess. Try and ship. Man. I think they might have gotten rid of it. I mean, what else could I do? I mean, it's a menu. There's not that many options in it. And there's not that many buttons. There's B to back out of a menu and A to enter the menu, essentially. Guess a spell, mix reagents. It's not attack. I tried that, and it even says here. Talk. Commands. Yeah, I think they took it out. That sucks. It was kind of satisfying to be able to do that. Alright. I'll just try attacking one more time for the heck of it. Right, if I get next to it, Dan the Man asks, if you get next to it, won't it change to a closer battle map as it attacks? Not as good as using the cannons, though. Yes. But I want to try if I can. I don't like this. If I can. I've already tried it, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, I can't move the cursor more than one space for a regular attack. And if I hit that direction. Oh, it worked! Fire cannon! I thought I tried it before. It worked. Okay. Alright, cool. It's not the worst thing then. Just, somehow, I thought I tried it before and it wouldn't work. Maybe because I didn't have a target lined up. Anyway, I should be softening them up. Okay, I killed them. So in a sense, avoiding the actual combat, I don't get the XP, but whatever, I guess. Yeah, where was I going? Shoot. I mean, I know where I'm going, but I'm a little not sure exactly where I am. Okay. Let me go near the shore. There, I think I'm good now. Okay, we're looking for these little islands that should be just north here, I think. But yeah, my ship is hit. That's right. Look, it's replenishing up here. How low is it? I think the max is 50, but I wasn't noticing that, so it was probably like down to like under 20 when I was in trouble there. I almost had everybody die, I think. Went down to 14, said Dan. Wow, that's pretty bad. Wow, okay. That's something to be aware of. Now I'm gonna shoot these guys because I hate them. You know what it is? It seems like you can't shoot guys on land. That's what I tried before. They removed that ability. I think that was a thing. Look at this one Waldo. Die, Waldo. I just want to get the chest. So I guess off the fight works. Too many. Can't you guys just surrender? Mariah, can you hit this orc? No, you can't. Get the troll. New troll here. Troll lightly wounded. Troll dead, yeah. Now it's easy pickings. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely got to keep track of that ship hit points. That could be really painful. I should probably save my game once in a while. No, I think if everybody dies, you essentially just go back to Lord British, but I would lose the ship. I don't remember if you lose anything like gold. Did you lose some of your gold that was on you or something, maybe? I feel like no, but that seems like a very old school RPG-ish thing to happen, though. You lose all the gold you had on hand, or 10% of it, or half of it. I just don't remember that being the case in Ultima, though. Ultima 4, that is. Ding, doo 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 doo. Kill the orcs. Kill the orcs, slay the orcs, destroy the orcs. There's a pile of 2 chests here. Dan the man coming up with good ideas here. He says maybe you can only fire broadside. That might be it. Your bow was facing the enemy on land when you tried to fire cannons last. I think you might have nailed it. What if I try just like this? Yeah, you got it, Dan. Thanks for the tip. Wow, you're awesome, Dan. Cool. That mystery solved. All right, let's head to Scarab Ray and maybe we'll recruit Shimino the Ranger. We were already good in spirituality, so if I could find the freaking shrine of spirituality, I can pray at that place. Here's a bull or a cow or something. Dan the man is the man. You meet a solemn ranger. Name, I am Shimino. This is the guy. This is the guy I can recruit right off the bat. Job, I seek the inner light. How are you doing? I am well. Inner light? I seek the one great truth. Tell me about the one great truth, Shimino. That which lies within the codex. Hey, you know, I'm going for the codex too. You want to join me? Thou art not experienced enough for me to join the... Oh, yes! Yes! I didn't know that could happen even. I mean, I probably did, but I just forgot. Okay, I guess I need to be higher level for Shimino to join me. Fair enough, Shimino. Meet a wise mage. Bye. I didn't mean to do that. This is toward the end of the stream where I start falling apart and I can't use the user interface properly and things like that. Alright, wise mage, what's your name? I am Carlisle. I write magic. Dost thou believe in magic? Yes. Ice ball needs pearl and mandrake root. Oh, another nice tip that's probably already given to me by the Sega people. Let's see. Ice ball. Yeah. F and H, which is black pearl and mandrake. Yep. So Sega already gave me that tip as well. Or whoever published it. I don't know if it was Sega. Let me actually check on that. I'm just curious. Did Sega themselves publish this? I don't see any other company names in the manual. I only see Sega mentioned. I guess they got the license and just put it out themselves, huh? Doesn't even mention Origin at all. Nor does it mention Richard Garriott. Alright, whatever. Okay. Thanks for the tip. Health, I'm fine. Magic. One lives by believing in something. Believing. Great discoveries are made by those whose feelings run ahead of their thinking. Interesting idea. Dan the Man said it should specify those unknown cannon operations in the manual at least. Yeah, it should. Yeah. And I definitely remember that now that you mention it, that you have to be firing broadside. But, you know, obviously, I had forgotten, though. Okay, let's look at the Ankh. The Ankh. You meet a silver Ankh. Hello, Ankh. What's your name? I am the Ankh of spirituality. What's your job? I keep the secret of the rune. Okay, I'm gonna need this for the shrine. How are you doing? Strong. You want to join me? No, give money. Tell me about the rune. Mantra? Oh, I need the mantra here. I don't think I have that. It's a little different the way it's working. Andy says to me in a private chat, I think I want to fire up Ultima 4 too, as AO is winding down. I don't know what AO is, but cool. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure I don't have this mantra, but let me check my notes. Yeah, I don't have that. Yeah. I don't even have any hints about it. Okay. I mean, again, it's a thing you could just look up, but let's play it fairly. It's probably in the back of my memory somewhere as well. It means a gallant fighter. What's your name, gallant fighter? I am white. Yeah, I didn't ask your race. I asked your name. Aha! A quest. He's excellent. He's like, excellent. Oh, this is Bill and or Ted. Many quests are very dangerous. Art thou fearless in all things? No. Danger is real. Tell me about dangerous, bro. I am not afraid of tomorrow. have seen yesterday, and I love today. Cool. Party on. You meet a wise bard. He says, I am Dickens. First name Charles. I write stories. It's okay. Stories are good for the spirit. Remember, no one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. That's a good point. Art thou good in nature? To be humble or what here? I mean, I'm striving to be. I'm gonna say yes. I'll say yes. Be sure thy net good well exceeds thy net evil. Good point. It's all about the balance, I guess. Being more good than evil. If not perfect. But I'm trying to be the avatar, so I am trying to be perfect. Small wizard, he says, I am Presto Changeo. I cast great big spells. His health is superior. I can cast Jinx, Kill, and View. Oh, he's pretty hardcore, actually, yeah. Dost thou know what these spells have in common? Jinx? What was it? Jinx, View, and Kill. Those are pretty badass ones, for sure. They all require, let's see, Jinx is F, G, and H. Kill is T and G. These are the ingredients. View is G and H. They all require G, which is Nightshade. Yeah, I know what they have in common. What? Nightshade. Yes, ask the barkeep at the Axengrog in Vesper about Nightshade. Okay, I've been in Vesper. Let's take a note. I gotta organize my notes because they're getting out of hand. So when I go offline later, I'm gonna just organize these and delete ones that are kind of not relevant anymore, perhaps. So let's see, Vesper. Where is it? At Vesper, ask the barkeep at the Axe and Grog about Nightshade. Alright, so hopefully you can tell me the location of some Nightshade. Awesome stuff. Alright. That's about it with this guy. Herbs. Alright, it's another place to buy reagents, and again the reference here tells you the prices of everything. So what are they cheap at here? What's the bargain of this place? Looks like they have the cheapest blood moss. And tied for cheapest sulfurous ash. Alright, maybe I'll buy a bunch of each of those. Blood moss and sulfurous ash. I don't have any immediate plans for them, but let's just buy a bunch of each. Sulfurous ash is so cheap, I could buy like... Not get too crazy, but I'll buy 20. Let's go with 30, why not? I'll give them a little tip. 61. Yes, let's get what did I say, blood moss? That's a cheap one here. Yeah, it's 4 here as compared to 6 each in Moonglow and Paws, and in some unknown city that sells stuff, it is 9 actually. It's quite expensive at that other city. Let's buy 25 blood moss. That would cost me 100. Take a tip. Nope. Hello, beggar. You meet a grimy beggar. She says, I am Ambule. Ambule? Do you need an ambulance? Ambule? I beg for but for a single gold piece. Health is so, beggar. Oh please, wilt thou please give me a gold piece? Yes, dear kind soul, give. I'll give you 2 gold pieces. She says, oh, thank thee, I shall never forget thy kindness. You're welcome. Okay, what am I doing here? I want to find the mantra and talk to the Ankh about that. And I'm assuming the Ankh can tell me the location of the shrine, or does it function as a shrine, essentially? Don't know, actually. You meet a small child. I am barren. No job. Health is okay. Want to join? That's it. That's all this person does. Okay. At least for now. Hello, Ranger. You meet the Radiant Ranger. I am Mitre, or Mitre. Let's go with Mitre. I am reading the Wizard's Journal. That sounds like a fun magazine. Wizard's Home Journal. Health is fine. Tell me about the journal. It tells of the White Stone. Tell me about that. It is no longer in the dungeon Hythloth. It is gone. Hey, Stu is here. Stu showed up. How's it going, Mr. Stu? How are your game reviews? Do you actually do game reviews anymore, or is it just playthroughs, essentially? Alright, so White Stone. I have to write this down. By the way, for everyone's information, totally useless information, Stu is the one person I know from YouTube who I've met in person. I've met Arturo too, but I know him from elsewhere. We met at the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo last summer and chatted for a little bit and watched his son play Super Smash Brothers against a bot. Did my son play against that too? I think he did. That was a fun time. Anyway, the White Stone. It's no longer in Hythloth or Hythloth. It is gone. Okay, so we don't know where it is. Wilt thou try to recover it? Yes. Ask of the stone at the tap intrinsic. Okay, so we got another thing we gotta do here. Woo. The amount of, like, little, you know, for lack of a better term, quests I have to do, or side quests, is, I got this huge mass of them. I really have to go through these notes and remove things I've already cleared and organize them into categories and stuff. Because, yeah, it's getting so huge. It's amazing how much you do have to keep track of in this game. Anyway, I ask of the stone at the tap. Ask of this at the tap intrinsic. And Stu adds one thing I have noticed about YouTubers I have met in person is that they all tend to be tall. That's funny. Alright. So, yeah, I still need this mantra. I think I'm gonna call it a stream after I finish up with this town, essentially. Like, you know, ideally I can find the mantra here if it is here. And I can, do whatever the Ankh will give me. I mean, I'm assuming it'll give me the shrine location, but I'm not entirely sure. Dan the Man says he grew up in Long Island. Oh, cool. You're a fellow Long Islander. Cool. You know, I think Stu said he did too, but he doesn't live here now. It's like we're like all Long Island by chance here, except Andy is in Brooklyn. He doesn't count as Long Island. Pretty close though. And Arturo, he's got the whole wrong country. I don't know if he's here. I'm making fun of Arturo tonight, but he was here earlier. Anyway, here's the inn. Okay. Funny thing is, if I had a key, I could go through this door to do what? I could attack the innkeeper, I guess. And Andy says, "Well, what island is Brooklyn on?" Well, it's interesting because it's like geographically, it's a. It really is on Long Island, you'd have to say, but as a, you know, it's part of New York City. We don't consider it part of Long Island. I mean, I know you know that. I don't know why I'm saying that. Anyway, another person named Tyrone, a second person named Tyrone I've encountered. The innkeeper says, "Welcome to the Inn of the Spirits. I am Tyrone. Are you in need of some lodging?" I don't think I am. Then you have come to the wrong place. Good day. Oh, shut up, Dick. And Stu said, I grew up in Brooklyn, but my parents moved to Long Island when I was like 15. Okay, so you were here for like 15, age 15 to whenever. You meet a tall ranger. He says, I am Santayana. I will look him over. Tall job. I carry the light within my heart. Health, I am alive. Okay. It's funny because you could read health, I am alive like two different polar opposite ways. You could be like, I guess I'm alive at least, or I am alive. I think he's more like, I have the light in me and I am alive. Anyway, the light of philosophy. Philosophy. In philosophical minds, the familiar excites wonder. Familiar excites wonder. Interesting. Dost thou always tread the right path? No, I gotta be humble. Few can, but strive to do so. Food for thought. So is this actual food or something else? You meet the skilled ranger. I can see his skill on his... He's wearing it on his sleeve. I am Michelangelo. He spells it like the turtle, not like the Renaissance artist. The turtle has this A here, but the Renaissance artist does not. Skilled ranger. Job. I strive along the path. Stu says those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Yes. Art thou far along the path? I'm gonna stay humble and say no. Fear not, thou shalt be. Health, well. Joy, no. Give, no. Path. Success is a journey, not a destination. Good point. Journey. May thou always desire more than thou can accomplish. Santayana said that. Oh, are you talking... You're being serious? Okay. I didn't know that was attributed to a particular person, that quote. George Santayana, I don't know the name. Stu's either jerking me around or he's really being serious. You never know with Stu. Welcome to Food for Thought. Mintal, which sounds like a brand of cough drops, says, good day and welcome, friend. May I interest you in some rations? Oh, let's see what the prices are. 25 for 20 gold. That's the best deal we've seen so far. Yeah, might as well load up on some. I mean, not get too crazy, but again, like I said earlier, it's not gonna spoil unless you beat the game with an enormous supply. So I'll get 10 packs. And I should be writing this down again. Let me do that. Where am I? I'm like that clueless. I'm in Scarabray, and they have a food that is 20 gold for 25. Bear with me a second here. Oh, you know what I already have in my notes is Scarabray is missing its rune of spirituality, so I can't get the rune here. But I can hopefully get that mantra and then talk to the Ankh, and then something useful will happen. Anyway, I will write they have food at 20 gold pieces for 20. No, sorry, 25 units for 20 gold. That's a good price. The other prices I've seen so far are for 20 for 25 and... No. 25 for 25 and 25 for 30. Stu says, I wonder if Mintal is supposed to be Milton. Ah, interesting. That's why it's... Okay, I get it now. It's Food for Thought. It's supposed to be a philosophical place where these philosophical people hang out. But it's really just food that you buy. You don't buy like knowledge or something like that. You meet a great philosopher. Another philosopher. I guess the whole spirituality thing is basically philosophy. That's what it seems to be. The spirituality virtue. You meet a great philosopher. He says, I am Buddha. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's pretty hardcore. I'm going to meet Jesus next or something. Okay, hello, Buddha. I teach. Okay. How are you doing? I am well. Aren't you about to say something like, I am in a state of nirvana or something like I want nothing? Okay, I don't know. Rub his stomach, says Stu. I could do that. He might be offended, though. Teach. When one has pity on all living creatures, then one is noble. All living creatures? Even the orcs who are trying to kill me? I guess I could have pity on them and still kill them in self-defense. If one speaks or acts with pure thought, happiness will follow like a shadow that never leaves. That's it. Okay, see you, Buddha. I was hoping to learn more from you, Buddha, because you're the Buddha, man. Here's a nice path with rocks along the side. Looks like this is gonna exit town. I often feel like the towns are smaller than I remember. Did I go here already? Mystic healer, not an ordinary healer. You meet a short, stumpy man with a book. He says, I am Romasco. What's your job, Romasco? I am a teacher. I enrich young minds. Health, I am fine. Yeah, spirituality seems to all be about teaching and philosophy. Huh. I teach of the abyss. Whoa. Know ye of the abyss? No, I do not. Learn. Okay, then tell me. Yes, I know. A word of passage is needed to... at the last gate. Okay, that's good to know. I'll put that under random tips for now until I can categorize it. Let's see. At last gate of abyss, a word of passage is needed. Okay. And Stufocles says, always date women with small hands. What's wrong with you? Also, he who eats... I can't read that word, but I think it's many prunes sits on toilets for many moons. Very wise indeed. What is the word? Seek Zaire, or Zaire. I'm going to go with Zaire. It sounds cooler. Zaire the wise in pause for more on the word. Oh, I've been to pause. Pause, talk to Zaire the wise about the word or the last gate of the abyss. Okay. Your interest. Anything else? I guess that's it. Talk to the dying man. You meet an injured person. He says, I am Emerson. Yeah, you know, this was all totally above my head when I was a kid. It's like Ralph Waldo Emerson. Next time you go there, you need to pause. Ha! I am Emerson. Look, job. I seek the spiritual path. Health. I'm grievously wounded. I'm sorry. Spiritual. Spiritual is stronger than any material force. Wounded. Nothing can bring the peace. This is the late night me when I'm falling apart and I speak in a lisp and everything. Nothing can bring the peace, but the triumph of principles. Art thou good in spirit? I never know what to say when they ask me these things. Should I say no and be humble, or I'm gonna go with yes this time. A good path. All right, see ya. Let's talk to the mystic healer. Welcome unto the mystic healer. Spirin says, peace and joy be with you, friend. Are you in need of help? Sure. Yeah, I don't really need help. Sorry, I lied. Art thou willing to give 100 points of thy blood to aid others? Yep, I'm gonna do it. Get my sacrifice points. Now we're at a great help. We are in dire need. Spirin, I sacrifice my own blood. I can't let the other people do that, unfortunately. May the life of be guarded by the powers of good. I'm gonna do it again. Let me write down Mystic Healer. I gotta stick up, I gotta be consistent with my principle that I should write down the important things in these towns. So here we are in Scarabray as a healer that you can donate blood to. You can't donate blood to all of them. Stu says something about it. Here I thought it was Emerson Boozer. I don't get the reference. But I can just back out and then they ask me. Oh, they don't ask me again. Okay. They only asked me once. That's interesting. I don't know why. Maybe it's a limitation, like one per unit of time, or one per good. For good, I don't know. You made a great Buddha again. Sorry, I'm tired of you, Buddha. Okay, what else is there to do here? I don't know the mantra still. Did I go in here? I think I did, right? Maybe not. Let's search. I like to search in these random inn rooms. I don't have the mantra. I know this Ankh wants the mantra. Keep the secret of the rune. Yeah, I need the mantra to get the secret of the rune. Let me check my notes for anything related to spirituality. Yeah, that's all I got is... I know that I already wrote that this place is missing its rune of spirituality. So what I need is the mantra. And then this Ankh will tell me where it is, I guess. It's not here, apparently. Can I talk to this bull or whatever it is? Maybe the bull knows this. Maybe I talked to it and it says moo, and that's the mantra. No, that was actually already done. Another mantra is moo, M-U. Okay, what can I do here? Here's another animal. I can't get Shimino because I don't have enough experience. Inner light. Great truth. Give, join, not experienced enough. Alright, see ya, Shamina. Alright. Let me poke around a little more, see if I missed anything, and then maybe it's time to wrap it up, unfortunately. Unfortunately, because I just want to play this forever. I already spoke to Michelangelo. He's a party dude, he says. Michelangelo, are you far along the path? I'll say no this time to be humble. Fear not. Be humble. Fear not, thou shalt be. Journey, yeah. Health, join, give. Alright. I'm always retracing my steps and seeing I didn't really miss anything. Alright, well, I don't know. Let's go around up here. I haven't gone here. Ah, look at. Have I spoken to this one? No, I did not. You meet a hungry beggar. She says, I am granted. Granted? I take you for granted. You see a hungry beggar. Job. I beg for food and money. Health. I am not well at all. Join. No. Give. Here, have 5. Oh, thank thee. I shall never forget thy kindness. Food. To eat. Money. To buy food. Wilt thou give me food or money? Yes. In return, I will tell thee that the Ankh knows of the rune. I figured that out. And my friend Ambule knows. Oh, I spoke to Ambule. I have to find Ambule again. I'm not going to write it down because, wait, she was in this town, right? Or he? I know I spoke to Ambule recently, but I guess it was in this town. Either that or it was in Moonglow. I'll check this town again. And my friend Ambule knows the mantra. Okay, so let me write it down in case it's not here. Ambule knows the mantra for spirituality. And the Ankh knows the rune. I kind of already figured that. It already told me that. Something told me that. Okay, cool. Let's find Ambule. The ambulance. Yeah, the Ambule was a beggar too. I remember thinking that. I remember making an ambulance joke. I forget if I made it in my head only or not. But was it this town? Man. It might have been a wounded person, not a beggar. Named Emerson. Short, dumpy man with a book. Romasco. Stu said probably busy preambulating. Yeah, there you go. Great philosopher named Buddha. Boy, Buddha. Looking for Ambule. Somebody call an ambulance. This exits the town. Been there like 3 times already. Where is Ambule? I feel like rewinding my screen just to find where I spoke to Ambule. Tyrone. No, it was very recently, and I think it was a beggar. Come on, come here. I want to talk to you, food for thought. Jeez. Get over here. Nope. Wait, was this... This could be Ambule. Yeah, there's Ambule. Okay. Give me the mantra. Ask a child named Baron. Okay. We found Baron Trump earlier. Okay, where's Baron Trump? There he is. You know what? When this child earlier had absolutely no path in the conversation, I knew it was going to be a thing that you had to learn from someone else, that you should ask this guy about something. Mantra. I know it well. It is Om. All right. Let's write down Om in our mantra list. Spirituality. Om. Om. Let me make sure I spelled that right. O-H-M. No, it's just O-M. Thought that was off. Almost midnight. I should be wrapping this up. All right, let's take care of spirituality and then hopefully wrap up this stream. Let's go to the Ankh. Ankh. It's like a goose. You meet a silver Ankh. All right, let's talk to it. I am the Ankh of spirituality. You keep the secret of the rune mantra. It is Om. Om. Here we go. Search for the rune of spirituality in the treasure chamber of Britannia. Ah. Okay. I'm trying to think, do I need a key to even get in there? I might. Search for the rune. Spirituality. Writing down my notes as usual. Treasure chamber of Britannia. Okay, Alright, I do kind of like to consider Britannia as my sort of home base. But I'm debating if I want to go to that Thieves Guild first and buy, like, keys and gems. I guess I gotta wrap this up sooner than later. Okay, so I wanna, yeah, I'm gonna head to Britannia and see if I can get these, can raid his treasure room or whatever. And, you know, if I need a key or not. If I don't need a key, I'll just have to end the stream there. And that's fine if I do. And now I'm thinking, do I want to get my horse or not? There's a lot to think about in this game. Or just maybe I'll just take the boat over to Britannia. That sounds fun. Let's see, how far do I have to go around the whole continent? I can do this. Alright, let's go. Oh, look at that! Pirates! I meant to pass, and if I press B instead of passing when I'm on the boat, it makes me exit the boat. A little bit awkward. Hey, how can I pass? Can I pass in the menu? I don't think so. Okay. Oh, they shot me. I want to shoot them. I'm better off just engaging in direct combat. They're damaging my ship way too fast. Let's do that. And these guys are weaklings. They're just a bunch of Waldos. Can Mariah hit this guy here with her wimpy little sling? She missed. Rogue is fleeing. Where are you gonna go, Rogue? You can't jump ship, can you? That'd be funny if they did. They just like jumped in the water. They're too scared to fight you. Hey, Mariah, get some kills here. We need you to advance. Let's let Mariah shoot these guys. Everybody else can shoot on the left. It would help if Mariah actually hits. Alright, you do it, Mariah. Come on. Rogue lightly wounded. She did something. Okay, let's pass a bunch. Let her shoot. Heavily wounded. Cool. By the way, Andy, if you really are going to try Ultima 4, might I suggest trying the souped up version I mentioned that I believe is called UX4. There's also other options out there. There's something called Ultima. These are like homebrew things, by the way. There's something called Ultima 4 Part 2, by the way. I don't know if it's actually a separate game entirely or what, but it may be worth Googling at least. I kind of love that people are still working on like mods to this game and stuff. And Stu said not sure where they're going to flee to. Yeah, exactly. I think it'd be hilarious if they did jump in the water. I do think, however, they make these pirates too weak. They just make them the generic basic rogue enemies, very low level. I mean, their cannon is pretty formidable, but if you just, you know, fight them like this, man to man, they're just a bunch of wimps. And I'm only taking a long time because I'm making my ultra horrible at fighting mage take pot shots with her sling. She has a low dexterity. Just want her to level up by getting some kills in. I could make her use magic missiles and the like, which she's better at, but it, you know, that costs stuff. It costs reagents ultimately. So in a sense, it's better for me to like grind her up by doing this silliness. But now that Rogue is out of range, he's fleeing in the corner. He's fleeing to the corner of his ship essentially. He's not even trying to like launch it, you know, launch the ship. They don't do that, obviously. All right, now she should be in range. Oh. If somehow the rogue becomes a danger to her, Or anybody else, we can just finish him off. Everybody else can just aim at him. Stop running away, you chicken. Like, no, the mage with poor coordination is flinging rocks at me. I gotta hide in the corner and cower. That post is in the way. It blocks. Pretty obnoxious. And Stu says you are literally using a human as target practice, avatar hopeful. Yeah, well, kind of the moral code of this game is if something is designated as evil, I can do whatever I want with them. It doesn't matter. You know, I can let them... I don't have to let them flee. I can track them down and kill them like dogs. Well, actually, dogs I couldn't do that to because animals are the exception. They're not evil. You know, this guy is running around this post so well that I think I just have to finish him off with other characters. It's getting really annoying now. Here, attack him, Mark W. Okay, there we go. Well, here's another bow. It's just not worth grabbing. If you look at mine, it repairs itself pretty quickly. I'm kind of surprised it does that. I think in the original on Commodore, it didn't tell you the ship's health, and it might have repaired itself like behind the scenes, but I wasn't really aware of it. And Dan Demand says on the C64, I think Ultima 4 Remastered is the best upgraded version. That's a remastered for Commodore 64. You know, I'm gonna like explore every inch of this game. Like this, it's so awesome. There's so many options out there. Like this Sega Master one alone is different from the others. This is a long way around. Do I really want to do this? Maybe I should just get my horse again. Let's go find my horsey. Where is he? Around here somewhere? Problem is when I forget where things are. I think he's around here though. Part of me is too tired. I think it's south more. It's closer to the Shrine of Honor. Look at that skeleton. Let's shoot him. Let's have fun with them. Now this doesn't actually get you any XP when you do this, so it's kind of a waste. But it's fun. And it might save me a combat for later. Because I don't have to run into them later. I can't see them anymore. I'm not sure if I'm hitting them anymore. Let's just go down. Yeah, I'm gonna find my horse, because I like horsies, and ride my way to Britannia. Oh, Nixies. Oh, they're surrounding my boat. But Dan Demand, did you hear of part 2 at all? Like I heard it mentioned on, I think it was on the Reddit forum. But I didn't really check it out at all. I don't know what it's about. I don't know if it's like a sequel, like it's supposed to be between Ultima 4 and 5? Or is it just like another mod that adds cool stuff or something? You would think if they call it part 2, it's like a continuation of the story, which would again mean like before Ultima 5 but after 4. It's kind of interesting to think about. I have no idea if it's any good, but the Nixie flees. They're chicken. I will let Mariah pick on that, Nixie. Okay, go get him, Mariah. Oh, the Nixie's fleeing. Alright, might as well finish him off with Mark W. There we go. Alright, so yeah, I'm looking for my horsey. I didn't kill fleeing animals. Nixies aren't animals. Nixies are like mer people or something. They don't count. Here's my horsey. Yay! Okay, that was fun. Trying to think if there's anywhere I want to stop along the way, like pause. Didn't I have a new like mini quest at pause? Here's the thing about this game: I could keep doing things forever. It feels like. Pause. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at pause, which is basically right here, to talk to Zaire the Wise about the word for the last gate of the Abyss. I mean, that's like the very last thing in the game, pretty much, is the Abyss. That's the final dungeon. But as long as I'm here, I might as well do that. Find Zaire the Wise. Let me look at my map, make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, this should be directionally correct. I think pause is like right about here. Okay, another ship. Let's grab them. Come here, Shippy. Oh, don't flee, you chicken. He knows I'm gonna kick his ass. Here we go. Again, I'm extending the game again. But look at this. One little stinking Waldo with his Waldo pants and his Waldo striped shirt. That's what I call the rogues sometimes. In the original game, they were monochrome, so I could not call them Waldo. Get him, Mariah, too far away, right? Yeah. This guy's being a chicken again. Can we hit him? Can we hit him here? No. Get him, Mark W. Get him to pray. Alright, to pray got him. Hey, cool, another boat. Now we can have this boat parked by pause. Oh, it's intrinsic. You gotta go north more. Okay. Here I go, finding things to do. I'm gonna see if they sell flaming oil at their weapons place. This is the inn, right? The tap. Oh, I was supposed to. Another thing, there was something at the tap I'm supposed to do, right? I can't do this forever, but I'm just gonna do these few things. The tap, talk to the guy at pause, go to Britannia. That's it. Stream over. All right, so I'm supposed to talk to I'm asking about the white stone here. Okay, what do? I gotta get grog or something? Yeah, he gives you tips if you buy some booze and tip him. All right, tell me about. I can ask about Nightshade too. Okay, ask me about white stone. That subject is a bit foggy. Perhaps more gold will refresh my memory. How much do you want? I don't know. Let's do 9. Terran says, now let me see. Yes, it was the old hermit, Sloven. He is tough to find. Lives near Loch Lake, I hear. Okay, so the white stone. I have to write this down. Hermit Sloven. Hermit named Sloven. Has it or knows of it. He lives near Loch Lake. Or so he hears. Anything else? No thanks. Okay, so I was gonna just check for the flaming oil real quick. No, these have maces, axes, swords, bows. Okay, let's take a note of that, though. Again, I'm extending my stream, but as long as I'm here. Town, castle notes. What is this place? It's called Trinsic. Trinsic in my list here. I didn't take any notes for Trinsic so far, so this is the beginning of that. Trinsic weapons place has axes, swords, bows, and what was the other thing? Maces. Okay. I would like 0 maces, please. For the armor, they have cloth chain and magic chain. That's good to know. Magic chain could be great later. It costs like 4,000, I think, though. Stu says I have those two. I don't know what he means. You have a mace? Oh, I accidentally dismounted my horse. He would be gone forever if I left him in the town. Alright, we're getting out of here. Gonna hit the pause right now. Leave the boat there. What they said about the mace is a 50... Was it a 5-pound head? Okay, I got you, Stu. Har har har. Alright, let's head to pause. We're gonna talk to Zaire the dope or whatever. Zaire the wise. You don't look like wise people, you look like warriors. Where's the wise person? That looks like a wise person. I am damsel. Oh, are you in distress? My job is to be in distress. I'm here to buy food. A bit hungry. I hear they have the best rations here. Rations are used in dungeons. Dost thou travel in the depths? No. Probably a wimp. Wow, you're a dick. Okay. Let's find wise people, wise person. Maybe this is the wise person. In the Folly Tavern. Here we go, Zaire the Wise. Okay. Tell me the word. A 3-part key. Let me get ready to write this down. Zaire. A 3-part key and a word of passage are needed to enter the chamber. Ask his brother beyond Lock Lake of the word. Okay. Alright, thanks. And now we can do the final leg of our journey this evening, which is to head back to Britannia Castle. And then we'll see if we can raid their treasure room, which it's gonna hurt me in some way, I think. Virtue-wise. I might need the keys, I don't remember. If I need keys, I'm just gonna punt until next week. I should park. Does it matter if I park? Yeah, it does. This is really, it's a really obnoxious little trap here. If you don't park your horse outside, what happens is you can't go up the ladder to see Lord British, and so your natural inclination is, well, I'm just gonna dismount right here beneath the ladder. And then you go up, and you come back down, and the horse is gone. So that's a trap that I fell into. I think on the first part of this stream, because I didn't know I was going to do that. Anyway, let's talk to Lord British. Maybe we get a level or so. Or at least get healed. No level, okay. Alright, we're all healed up. Alright, now we're going to check the treasure room and see if we need a key or if we can raid. I don't remember where it is, unfortunately, so I have to poke around. That's a prison. They have a roper there for some reason. Let's take a look here. Okay, we're here before, okay. Dun, dun, dun. This does not look like a treasure room. It's the kitchen, that's right. I feel like you do need a key. That's where I go back to. You know, I should check out the seer. Anyway. Let's see how I'm doing in my various virtues. Maybe ask Lord British this too. I could try that. But I feel like it's just like a room that I've seen before even. Alright, let's see what Hawkwind says about my various virtues. Honesty, yeah. Alright, so in honesty, I can do it now. Let me start making my notes for, my to-do notes for next time. And that's going to be honesty, ready to meditate, but need to find shrine. Perhaps it is on an island adjacent, that's what we were saying earlier, adjacent to the one that Moonglow is on. Okay. And let's check out Compassion next. Gotta keep going in Compassion. Valor. I'm ready to do that in Valor. Ready to meditate. So I have to find that town even. The one that has the fighter and everything. Jeffrey is his name, I believe. Justice. Alright, I'm ready to do Justice too. Great. Ready to meditate. Justice. Sacrifice. Gotta still do more there. I have to give blood more or something. Honor. Cool, I'm back where I was at before with honor. Ready to meditate. So I'm ready to meditate in at least 4 virtues, it looks like. I think I already said I had spirituality, right? So it's probably 5 then. Wow. Yeah. Oh, humility too. Oh my goodness. No, it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. Okay, I'm just doing okay in humility, it says. Alright, cool. So, yeah, I got 5 of these, right? Did I say spirituality? Yep. But for spirituality, I need to continue stuff. I need to find the rune still. Then the shrine. How the F do you know, old man? Says Stewie. They are not ready for the virtue of chutzpah. That's fine. I actually did play one role-playing game where you have a stat called chutzpah. But funny enough, it was a cartoon tabletop role-playing game called Toon by Steve Jackson Games, and your 4 stats were it was basically kind of a like playing in a Looney Tunes kind of universe, but knockoff because they couldn't obtain the licensing or anything. But yeah, your stats were muscle, zip, smarts, and chutzpah. So basically the first three were standard strength, you know, dexterity, intelligence. But the last one was chutzpah. That was kind of funny. What am I doing here? I'm looking for this treasure room, actually. I thought I knew where it was, but I guess I don't. I guess I could talk to Lord British about it. I don't think he's gonna answer me, though. It might be some, like, hidden thing in the wall or something. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there it is. But there's a guard here. The thing is, I think my virtues are gonna take a hit. One of them is, or at least one of them. Meet a guard. Can I have stuff? But I have to do this, apparently. I think this is just a generic guard, but... Guard the gas load as treasure. I feel like he's gonna attack me if I do it in front of him. Don't take anything, just search. That's probably a good idea. Let me try searching. There we go, the root of spirituality. Good call, Stu, for sure. Jesus Christ. I would have been in for a world of hurt. I think my brain was starting to work my way to that answer, but yeah, thanks for thanks for telling me that, Stu. Alright, so we got the rune of spirituality. And I think we have to call it a stream there, so let's just exit. I'll finish taking a couple notes if there's anything else to write. Sorry, I'm going the wrong way. I keep doing that. I think I'm going down, but I think I'm going down, but I'm actually going up again. I've done that before. Okay. So yeah, let's see. My to-do notes are pretty much like, yeah, you've done this, you've done that. So, looking at this, honor, I already know where that shrine is. Already know shrine. So this is probably number one priority. Just go there and do it. Already did. Well, I won't write down which cycles I've already done because that's noted elsewhere. I've already done the one cycle, the one yeah, you have to do 1, 2, and 3 cycles. Ready to meditate, but need rune still. The tip elsewhere. Okay, justice ready to meditate. I don't remember if I have the rune. I think I do. Yeah, I've already meditated 1 and 2 cycles at justice randomly before I was ready to get a partial avatar hood. I don't know if that counts because I did it before, but we'll find out, I guess. Where are my freaking to-do notes? Here we go. Yeah, already did cycles 1 and 2. Maybe just do 3, and done. Ready to meditate. Need to find Valor Town, etc. Okay. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff to do. Is there anything else I need to do or plan to do as far as like getting equipment or whatnot? I guess not for now. I'll just go chasing all these shrines to meditate, and yeah, I'll maybe by the end of next stream I will have a have at least a couple of these Ankh pieces. I thought I was gonna have 2 by tonight, but that didn't work out. Add your note on the spirituality since you just got. Oh, yeah, I just got that. What I need is the. Oh yeah, I have everything. I have the mantra. I have the rune. Yeah, that's right. I have everything. Cool. I just don't know where the shrine is though. Need to find shrine. I don't think I know where that is, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I need. Other stuff. This is go. No, I'll just write. Go to guild in Vesper. Is it? Let me check. It's good that I write these notes now. Otherwise, you know, next time I'm just gonna be clueless. Go to Vesper for this thing. But I mostly meant for the Thieves Guild. So I want to get gems and keys. Ask about who do I ask about Nightshade? Sorry. That's Axengrog. And get gems and keys and maybe torches at guild. Alright, I think it's enough to work with next time. So yeah, that's been another fun session of revisiting Ultima 4. This one was probably my longest one so far, I think. Usually it was a little bit under 3 hours. This time it was close to 4 hours. It's fun. It's a great game. I always have fun with it. Even though I'm, and to some degree I pick it apart a little bit. Like, well, I wish that design, about, such and such was a little different, but still have a lot of fun with it. There's a lot to explore. As you can see, there's so much to keep track of, but it doesn't feel like it's I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's a tedious thing. I enjoy keeping track of these notes and learning about all these different monsters, and it's all fun. It's immersive. It's awesome. Great game. And yeah, maybe I will check out Ultima 4 Part 2 one day, or that UX4 or whatever it's called. But for now, I'm just playing this one. And yeah, let's do the save action before I miss that. So I had 13,888 moves. Now I'm already at 21,000. I saw a post recently where someone beat it in 10,000 moves. So that shows how bad I am. Or it's more like I don't know exactly what to do. If you're probably like, if you can beat it in 10,000, you're probably following a walkthrough. Otherwise, you've already completely mastered the game. And before I wrap it up, Dan Demand says Googled Ultima 4 Part 2, and yes, I remember reading about it now as a humorous parody of the game. I don't know if that sounds like my cup of tea, but maybe. Seems Ultima fans with prior knowledge would get the jokes and appreciate best. I did want to check it one day too. Alright, cool. So thanks again to the usual suspects for hanging out. Andy and Bazakatron and Eric Johnson, he already left. Did I already say Dan Demand? Dan Demand's been a super regular in the Ultima streams, and thanks to Stu's game reviews. And yeah, that's it all. We got the Romper Room names down. Did I miss anybody? I see Mark. I see. No, Bazakatron, he probably left by now, I think. Oh yeah, Arturo. If you're still here, Arturo, thanks for joining once again. Arturo has probably joined more streams of mine than anybody at all, but Stu might be a close second. I don't know. Anyway, that's all. I might do a stream on Saturday with Rob Bob. Last week and the week before that I didn't, because I was occupied with stuff, but I'm hoping to get back on track this week. We'll see what I do. That's all. Join me again next Thursday, barring any unexpected real life stuff. But yeah, I plan to continue the quest of the Avatar Ultima 4 with part 5 of this epic quest, and so I will see you then, I hope. Good night. Good night, Stu. Stu says good night. Good night, everyone. See you next time. Take care.